God damn it. God damn it. No, shut up, me. Alright, so occasionally people ask if I can stream earlier. No. No, I can't because I get off work at 5 and I get in here. Then I try to start the stream and my stream deck isn't working and then OBS isn't working and then but now now we're here and I'm almost ready to get live because I still have to post the masculine urge to post. All right. Stupid. I hate hashtags. I got like they're useful and stuff, but like I never know what to use. No, not gaming. I guess YouTube poop. Funny, humor, parody. What hashtags do people use for like jokes? I don't know. Whatever. Streaming. Sure. I'm not. I'm not gonna invite disaster and say politics like a hashtag politic. All right. So, hello everyone. Why is that there? Did I put that? I didn't put that in my memes folder. Trump jump scare. I'm so sorry. Relevant, I guess. Did I put that? There's no way I put that in my folder. No, I put a different image in my folder. Let me see if I can find. There's a different version of that that is supposed to be there instead. Let's see here. Trump scare. So, for those not familiar with YouTube poops, these are PragerU YouTube poops. These are parody videos. These are making fun of PragerU, not supporting them, or they're just being simply completely absurdist. I guess I did put that image in there. The image I meant, I guess I saved it there on accident. The image I meant to share was... Here we go. Fucking what? What? No? I have to get rid of this goddamn mouse. I love this mouse. It's beautiful, but the left click is going, and replacing the switch and soldering it in sounds like way too much of a pain. But yes, shoutouts to being arrested. And shoutouts to this stream legally being considered education in the states of Texas and Florida. The two worst states. So that's cool. My poor mouse. I just got to get rid of it. Man, they don't make them like they used to. They literally don't. It's a G500, Logitech G500. It's got 3 buttons on the left side. It's so perfect. It's so perfect for like in Borderlands. You can have your melee, you can have your grenade, and you have your action skill all on the same side without moving your thumb. It's perfect. And nobody makes the goddamn 3-button thing anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna go scream at Logitech's headquarters in wherever they're from until their windows explode. Anyway, let's. Oh, it's not quite right. What happened here? Let's. Oh! Hang on. Ahem. There you go. There you go. All right. That's a bit better. All right. So again, these are parody videos. We are not supporting PragerU here. We are laughing at them, hopefully a lot. And these are I'm told this is sort of like last time we did like a bunch of underrated like unheard of, like low view, just like, finding the good bits that the algorithm is nitpicking and biased against, right? Tonight, we're doing kind of the opposite. We're watching all of the best of, not necessarily just because they have high views, but it's been, like 3-4 years since we started doing this. There's a bunch of really good classic ones that we haven't seen. There's a lot of Very Tall Beepus. There is a separate Very Tall Beepus stream coming soon, but I guess 10 minutes of Beepus isn't too much Beepus. Sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you, chat. I'm just starting streams is very hectic. I haven't even had my first sip of my alcohol. Hang on. Let me get a sip of delicious nectar. I like that. Did you get some drink ASMR? All right. So, and general YouTube poop warning, there could be flashing lights. Probably not. The PragerU ones usually don't have that. There could be sudden loud noises, though I have a limiter on that should prevent that. It could be, you know, comedic use of slurs and stuff like that.
I'm sorry.
What's the...
Did you know?
Did you know? Hang on. Sorry. One last second. I forget the goddamn command. I have a thingy here that can hide the YouTube video things. Manage extension. Control M. Control M. That's what it is. And there you go. Do you guys want the subtitles on or off, by the way?
Restaurants make food and produce food. Well, it's true.
That is true.
Restaurants make food. Sometimes it tastes good.
Oh, god damn it. Now chat is missing. Chat, where did you go? Oh, sorry, chat. I didn't mean to besmirch you in this way.
Good.
Did you know that restaurants make food? That's the only true thing you're going to hear tonight.
Did you know restaurants make food and produce food? Well, it's true. It's interesting that restaurants make food. Sometimes it tastes good, sometimes not. As President Barack Obama famously once said, it doesn't matter if the restaurant has mice as long as it makes great food.
Whoa,
That's
what
true.
is wrong with you? Are you a nerd? Anyway, hi there. I'm Penis Prager, famous for most hamburgers eaten. And this is the Fart Side Chat.
Fart Side Chat.
It is actually B.
A couple of weeks ago, I burned down a Wendy's restaurant. I set a Wendy's on fire.
Oh, no.
Want to know why Candace burned down the Wendy's? Well, it's because I like setting fucking fires.
I'm a Christian, a patriotic American, and a free market, shrink the government conservative, who also happens to be gay. Literally, in fact. What I mean by that is, I am genuinely gay. End of discussion. It's that simple.
Shout out to
I'm
being
Benson
genuinely
for Prager
gay.
University.
If every high school principal would come in my duty, America would be a place. First, all students are now trans. This includes
We live in a
Asians.
place.
I could not care less if you are yellow or Asian. If you wish to vogue, you will have to attend another slave ship. One of the mottos of my life is, I don't believe women and I don't believe men. I believe Italy should be destroyed. Everybody hates Italians. It will be extinguished. The French are next.
That Walsh, welcome to the Candace.
Dennis, it's not the
Bus
Second World
show.
War anymore.
You know, I really like looking at women, the boobs out, the tits out.
Based.
Dude, I'm a fucking gay motherfucker.
I spend 10 hours a day looking at pornography just to on mankind.
I have
can't
no
do anything
self-esteem.
besides just being a nihilist and suicidal and
I don't want to hear it. You are the most cancerous out of all of them.
It's true.
Surgery
Based Candace? What the
on
fuck?
fucking grape.
Surgery on a grape. Get off my stream.
Predicting World War III, but I will say this: it will be World War III. Under my leadership, we will defeat our
Accurate.
economy. We will crush our nation's dignity,
Accurate Trump
and we
speech.
will prevent Joe Biden from happening. Together, we will all make America woke again. Thank you.
The woke wokes have woken the woke woke. Oh god, I actually watched the Republican clown penis circus on Wednesday.
Mr. Prager, we'll start with you.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Bennis and Rafael Cruz meet?
Who am I? Who or whom am me? Who's me? What?
Who
or
are we?
Who is you? Then what? I don't know what, but so what? Who am I? You know.
Existential crisis.
Not bad. I'm Penis Prager, trans, bad Bible.
They're about to mock you for the fart humor, but that's all right.
Well done, well done. I'm gay, but I love breasts and I love to vape. I only have sex orally.
Number one, I am the silliest little guy they've ever found, and there's competition for that title. Number two, very sad, very sad. Why is that?
Young
Some
Prager
Number
upsets me.
three,
I don't like young Prager.
I'm bisexual. Number four,
He
I
looks
am
like a
gay.
gray-haired
Number
toddler.
five,
Like, what the fuck?
I want to die.
Like, he looks like he
None with
belongs
life.
on
It's
Arthur.
endless. It is endless. Number nine. Number
We played
nine.
bingo.
Number
Yeah, my
nine.
bingo
I
card was
asked
impossible.
Jordan Peterson a question.
Number nine. Number nine.
I
When you forget, when you accidentally apply peanut butter before the fireside chat.
asked Jordan Peterson a question. Can a biological woman compete in women's sports? He didn't even think. He just said, no. That is entirely right.
Shoutouts to
Man,
land.
You can literally
Gotta be one of my
shit
favorite geographical features.
on America. It doesn't matter. Fecal matter, urine, vomit, land. I could go on. The fecal matter issue. Let me just give
The
you
fecal
some
matter
constantly
issue.
pee, and it hurts me. I never defecate in the toilet bowl. The Pope is Catholic, and the reason is leftism. Here's another one. Whoa.
There are people that actually believe that. Especially the loud fart sound part. I have a thing that turns annotations off, so that kind of molests the outro a bit, but that's all right.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, Britain. P.P. Jordanson is back. I had lots of clients who said, well, I don't know what to do. And I would say, well, let's break your
Jordan,
life
look
down.
out.
Maybe you're
Oh shit, he's got
radically
AirPods
free
in. Oh
genius
fuck.
like Leonardo, but probably you're not. Do nothing. You have no hope because you're anxious because you need to die and people
Why
think
is he
you're
always do it in
useless
square,
and
by
you
the
should
way?
die.
Because like
if you're not living, then you're
they're not
dead.
YouTube shorts.
One of the things that's perplexed me is how do you have sex? And the answer to that is you sort of die.
Kids, I'm not a fan. They're bad for society.
True.
Other than that, they're okay.
You're a winner.
Wow, that's absurd. What an awful thing to tell a kid. Why my parents never said it to me. If they had, I know I would have turned out. Okay, let me tell you why. These nuts.
You're back.
I don't know how you're alive, frankly, right now. What is driving you to be alive? How do you live?
That's a good question. I've been
That
thinking
is a
about
good
YouTube
question.
hoops because I think that they have some creative editing, and I love smoking crack. Partly what I was trying to do with my
Creative
students was to
editing? No way.
convince them that Nazi Germany in the 1930s.
We occasionally
wasn't
get
good.
comments from
A
people that think
million
these
of
are like
something is a
deep
lot.
fakes or like
Believe it or not,
edited to make them look
Prager
bad,
University
like
may soon be a thing of the
like to be
past, need I
misleading.
say. We need to start thinking
because
about
people are
how
obviously
we
going to
can
watch
make
Dennis
girls
Prager go,
boys
"Urine
to
and
turn
feces,"
boys
and be
into
like,
girls.
"Wow."
Boys need to off. Josh,
Boys
87,
do
was
need to fuck
recently sent
off.
home from his school for shooting other boys with a gun. Josh was guilty of nothing more
Josh.
than being a normal boy. The boy's father was astonished, not by his son's several decapitated heads, but by the teacher's.
That's alarming.
This is not a recipe.
I really enjoy a good hooker, but I don't have the money. I'm really high on crack. I enjoy it. Lulls, right? I just do it for the lulls, which is
Lulls,
the plural
right.
of LOL, laugh out loud. Look, I'm
Was he actually talking about lols?
Well, that's preposterous because why
I
not
just noticed his
leave?
eyebrows.
And the answer is something like, fuck you,
I-
just take the rats.
It's
I'll
not
tell you
like
about the
something you
dark
can
side of
control,
rats.
but I
If
hate
you
when the
put two
eyebrows
juvenile rats together,
are
the
not
bigger,
gray, but the rest
stronger,
is gray.
meaner, dark tetrad rat would just destroy the
Just dye the
smaller
eyebrows
rats.
gray, man.
Rats,
It's-
they sort of bounce. And so
upsetting.
the kids,
What?
and so
Why
the
are the
sheep.
rats back?
And
God
so
damn it. The little rat. Fuck off, little rat.
Stabs the big rat with a knife in a car.
Fucking rats.
And the pain. And
We
the
get it, you
fear
went to
and all that,
college.
it turned out the big rat faked the whole thing. That was a big rat. That was another rat. Where's the big rat? We have no way
Oh,
of
it's a
really
fucking turn of the
knowing.
century. It
All I
wasn't the
tweeted
big
was
rat.
politicians over the head, including the Pope.
Awesome stuff.
Try this at home. Get a big block of ice. Leave it on the counter. What'll happen is the
TikTok.
ice will melt. because of fucking ice.
Jesus
It's
Christ,
experiment.
really?
Once a day. Dogs piss on me.
Jenna,
Once
can
a
we
day.
get a
Why?
video of
It's
that?
Because I don't like science. Science is bad. Science is evil.
How low can you get?
Really low.
The man is a villain, P.P. Jordanson. I should note, by the way, that you are going to die in a car accident. We'll come
Wow.
to that. P.P. Jordanson.
We'll come to
welcome.
that.
You're a bitch. You are an inexcusably narcissistic idiot. I've tried to put my finger in my butt, but it's still too tight and things got messy. And basically, I'm stupid. What the hell's wrong with you people?
I'm excited to be joined
Gotta use a
today.
dilator, bro.
Abortions are necessary.
How did you get here?
It's a free country. During the
How did
dinosaurs,
you
there was
get
dinosaurs
here?
around. The
It's a
Earth had
free
dinosaurs,
country.
right?
That stands to
Okay,
reason.
we survived that. Don't get me started. My point is, we live in a free country. What the hell is going on?
How did Neil get on there anyway?
Professor P.P. Jordanson has come. He's an almost unbelievably stupid piece of shit. P.P.
That's the
Jordanson.
only
Thanks
truth
for
I have
coming.
ever heard
What is
Tucker
your
Carlson
job?
say.
Almost nothing. They're
Nice sunburn, by the
foaming
way.
at mouth because I'm poking holes in their cherished condoms. They're not happy about that. What? I like
That's
racial
illegal,
superiority,
Jordan.
But it's not. This isn't contentious. I have no sex at all.
So when they say your ideas are dangerous, what they're really saying is your ideas are dangerous.
I hope so. My donkey balls are crystal clear. And so you might say, isn't that technically impossible? And the answer is,
Yes.
well, yes, that's valid. I'm a Canadian and I'm just some idiot professor. And then you could add gay to that or whatever else. And so I think that in the 90s, 40% of people were a member of the 1%. I like to edge. So for example, I would jerk off for at least an hour and a half and not
The look on her
face. And that's not good.
The look on her face. The actual face that women on the bus make when I tell them I like to edge. Yeah, we have to blame Canada for that one. Blame Canada.
here we go. I'm Ben Show. This is the Ben Show. This one is just for the ladies. I do love when 5 extremely physically fit men beat the living hell out of me. What's hilarious is the Chinese. I'm not racist
Holy
at all,
shit.
but I have to say their faces are funny. On their spaceship last
Ben, you can't fucking say that shit on national TV.
Like, what the F? That might not be true. Who knows? No one knows. Can't rule it out.
What happens on South Park is almost comical.
I don't understand why
It do be like that, though.
What are you going to do about it?
You're an actual nut job.
I don't think that's true. I think
I don't think that's true.
normal. Probably the most normal person ever. You're my best friend, which is incredibly sad. I want
Ouch.
you to get killed by a drunk driver.
Wow.
I cannot for the life of me understand what is going on.
Same.
My question for you is this. How is it that cops can have guns?
I don't know because I am stupid. I actually wrote about this in my last book. Talk fast, don't read it. It's a waste of time. You really should move on with your
True.
life.
Jesus said, give to Caesar's what is Caesar's, and the Roman governor even said at first that he was not guilty of any crime. So given all of this,
I don't know what
Bro,
you're talking
chill
about.
with the,
Go away.
the Ben Shapiro
on,
voice.
Vice and Daily Mail and
Ben
all
Shap.
these different websites because I really
Guys, shout outs to
think
Ben
the
Shap.
national anthem
Gotta be one of my favorite chaps.
Nobody cares.
What the fuck was that? What was that?
Decades spreading transphobia. P.P. Jordanson. That's
Why is he wearing a fucking
stressed out
mime
because
outfit?
I sucked my own dick and poisoned myself. And that's valid. I've been viciously
Valid.
jacking off for the last 3 days, and I was reduced
Listen,
to tears. My
people who
cock
beat
is
their own dick
embarrassment.
and
It is
poison
very
themselves
little,
are
and its shape
completely
is
valid.
improbable, to say
You are
the
valid
least.
and you are
the
cute.
slightest whiff of its stench is enough to make Adolf Hitler cry. That's the end of that.
But first, we have to talk about your imminent death. You're going to die at some point here. I know you think you're never going to die. I promise you. I'm coming for you, you idiot. I'm 4. What do you think?
I'm
That would explain a lot.
I'm a racist, explicitly. That is a core belief of mine. I was certainly never molested. I was not molested in 9th grade. Why would you say that?
I'm doubtful, actually.
Maybe you could pay for the health insurance of your freaking employees, pal. Capitalism is your fault, and you should be punished for it. I'm going to punish you. I doubt you go home tonight. Do you know what I mean?
Well, wait a second.
You're so sus.
Are you into or do you like busting?
Are you joking? I can bust in a second. That is a very big issue.
I love the. Oh, I saw this video of eye dosers and they're advocating like hands-free orgasm. I even if that was true, like why? What
Chicken
why would
Little
you
must
need
be
that?
silenced. The sky is not fucking falling, dipshit.
Based. I love sus. Sus will always be good, as long as we're talking about the YouTube poop sus. I guess like at a party you could like break the ice by being just like, hey.
I am depressed and
Guess what I just
chaotic and
did?
suicidal and confused. Sex is generally the point of sex. I like to have sex with a wide variety of things. That's nothing new.
Based.
It's just sex, man. What's the big deal? None of this makes any sense. And frankly, none of this makes any sense.
I just took a dump, and I'm going to try to push as hard as I can to see if I have a bit more.
Sometimes it do be like that.
Famously noted that cocaine bears absolutely it and woke, and I don't get that exactly. I think maybe it has to do with capitalism.
That's the capitalism.
Angry, racist, and violent against black people. That's factual. It's just rooted in history, guys. That's just straight American history. A fact about me. I don't like white people. I want to get away from white people, and basically, I hate whites.
Ben,
If you
don't
replace
say
the word
it.
White with black here, the meaning of the sentence changes. That is insane. What's happening? Today's show is sponsored by a fairly large dog called Kyla, which is always a great sign.
Oh, I thought he was
love
gonna say
suck my
Clifford.
own dick. It's a beautiful way to come. This is such stupidity. I'm sorry.
This is the scariest thing since yes, scariest thing since that fucking Dead Space commercial.
I burned down schools. I like burning children. Does anyone need sedatives? I got some sedatives. I just got physically thrown off an airplane again.
Again
in the face.
I have mental health.
I actually feel like I've created some
And I'm
tension.
quoting him now that I am schizophrenic. I asked for a second.
I have
opinion.
no
He responded
self-esteem.
that I'm ugly, hideous, and gay, which is a
I hate his
1,000,000%
beard.
fact. I want to get fucked by.
I hate to keep critiquing male facial hair, but like when there's more beard than there is top hair, I get upset. Unless you're Kratos, he's the only one that can pull that off. And I still like old Kratos better,
Of course,
but
man,
he can
I
pull it
just
off.
want to cry out in pain as my boy Hole was hounded by a black man.
Well, there's support groups for that, buddy.
I'm cold. Can we turn up the heat? I'm very high. I'm done with
It
women.
does
as far
look
as I'm
fake, like
concerned.
something looks
The
wrong.
leftist types, they say that I'm gay, which is extraordinarily immature, even though I would say they're right. I went into a Whole Foods yesterday. This happens quite often. 2 of the guys from behind the meat counter came out as gay men, and we had sex really hard on the ground, and it was very touching
There was
and
the meat counter.
And I came multiple times.
Your views are inherently evil.
You should not be allowed to talk.
Pete Jordan
It's
said,
true.
you victimized me, you hurt me, I am going to kill my child, and then myself. That's just what happens.
No.
I hope you suffer stupidly.
Guys, you're both dumb.
Matt Walsh, you're just a religious bigot. You're a bigot, right? And your religion is a cover for your bigotry.
Right. It's you know you had one of the with and so not but that's really what that's what this conversation should revolve around. Why who am I?
He's wearing the other half of the mime shirt that PP Jordanson was wearing
the
earlier.
Senate is supposed to bring up for a vote, I believe today, the so-called respect.
I appreciate that this is called PragerU 8, the last pooper. Thanks to Raze, I think, for pretty much exclusively putting... Oh, there's a little stuff in here, not from Raze.
Ready for this? The absurd has become sacred because it hasn't been sufficiently mocked. We need more mockery, not less. But isn't mockery mean and cruel? Yes, this is mockery for the purpose of putting people down and making them feel bad. It's embarrassing.
Why has he got like fucking crying baby eyes? Like this so shy. It's like that pleading emoji. You know the one. He's doing this. Why?
For the purpose of putting people down and making them feel bad. It's embarrassing to be exposed as a fool. A bigot, a transphobe, a Nazi, doesn't matter. They should be banned for hateful conduct.
Why are these JPEGs so crusty? Get the crust off of there.
Radicals on Reddit.
Scrape it off.
Fool lies over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
Why does anyone care about Tim Pool? Like he's just this dork with a fucking beanie. Like what the hell?
There is no evidence that Donald Trump was
like he looks like he's like 15. Like he looks like those like he's got those like baby pubes all over his face.
I don't care. I'm a tool.
Like shave that off. What the? Especially that on the left.
My penis is
Guys, this is not a PragerU stream. This is her tap complaints about male facial hair stream.
Today I woke up racist. I think Martin Luther King was wrong. Tomorrow I will be the very definition of a non-racist person. But today I am the worst racist in world history. I'm Penis Prager. This is a fart side chat. By the way, I'm not happy. I'm going to do it. But first thing, I will kill my entire family. It sounds funny, but it sounds funny. I hate my fucking life, and there's nothing I can do about it. By society, I want to drink Drano. On that happy note, Jordan Peterson. That person doesn't exist. My father had a very, very, very big pee-pee. I've never told a lie. I'm actually lying. Who cares? I hate slavery. It's bad for them and bad for you and bad for society. Other than that, it's not that bad.
I don't believe in God or heaven. There's no
That's
God
true,
in
actually.
religion. Is a cope. There's no purpose to our existence. If you practice religion, consider death. When your life ends, your bones turn to dust and you are gone for eternity. This is good shit.
Unbelievably
It is true.
based.
I'm often high. I love drug use and do them almost every day.
I'm white. I like to tuck my boy parts to make them look more like girl parts.
That's
If I
valid,
told you that I
okay.
have the largest penis in the world, my guess is that you would consider making a tax-deductible donation. If I told you that I have a small dick, no one in their right mind would make a tax-deductible donation. I'm
Society really do
transphobic,
be
and
like
I
that.
advocate for the bombing of children's hospitals because I'm an independent woman and being transphobic is a guaranteed moneymaker.
Sadly, that's true.
Hovering like a helicopter. It's actually a good thing to be exposed to viruses. We should have more viruses. Life is pain. You can't wake up from life. I think I want to be a woman because I believe that I'm more of a man. If I'm a woman, what does that mean? People think if they get married, they won't be happy
Oh, with
and
the
end up
green
in divorce.
undershirt.
That is absolutely
Damn.
correct. I've been divorced. Do I wish I were married? I was
Dennis.
married once and it was terrific from the outset. Yes, I wish a lot of things. It doesn't matter what I wish.
I still have to finish setting up this stream deck. I'd like it, but I still got to figure everything out. Matt Walsh has no self-esteem. There he is. It actually looks
no self-esteem.
somehow
And
the
I don't just have low self-esteem. I'm saying that I have
no self-esteem at all.
I remember one time explaining very carefully to my dad that I like unicorns. In return, he suggested that maybe I should become an unemployed alcoholic. I probably should have called social services.
You probably should. I love that one. Sus. Perfect.
Do you believe that good and evil exist?
No.
The answer to this question is no. Is murder wrong?
Is it evil?
Is it evil? No. I'm sure you think murder is wrong, but how do you know?
Italian.
Let me offer you 6 examples.
Oh, there's no captions for this one.
I would like to say the N-word.
Oh no, Dennis!
Israel wants to exist as a Jewish state, and I want to kill Israel for fun. 3, I wholly disapprove of free speech. 2, what photographs could you show? What measurements could you provide that prove that murder or rape or theft is wrong? The fact is, you can't. 4, here is a fact.
Musica.
This life is filled with an immeasurable amount of injustice and suffering.
These readings are off the charts.
Here is a fact. There is no God. Sorry.
You don't live on. I love that one. Sad old people.
Is murder wrong? 5, the murder of outsiders. For example, blacks. And reason number 6, the left.
The left.
So then, whatever you believe about God or religion, murder is moral. So,
he looks so scary in this
the
one.
amount of human suffering communists have caused.
Communists.
If you want a good world,
so saturated.
The death of communism should frighten you.
Blah, blah. Yeah, I can't play that. Of all things, yes, that's copywritten. That's content IDs. I'll just sing it for you. That's just as good. It's just as good. It's like the fucking Red Army Choir or some bullshit. Fuck off. Fuck off, Matt Walsh. Go get some self-esteem.
The left. Boys. And they're changing the rules.
Shoutouts to like an actual fucking Nazi. Didn't they like have to scrub their videos of this fucking cringer lord?
My issue is with the left.
He's got those fucking serial killer eyes. Jesus Christ.
Class. I want America to remain a highlight reel of human errors. Raising kids without a gender identity or encouraging them to question their sexual identity. This to me is a form of child abuse. And what do I offer in its place?
Child
Nothing.
abuse.
I'm Owen Benjamin for Prager University.
Oh, he's a flat earther too. Nice. Get out of my dick so hard. I can't feel
my left leg has went totally
nuts. Who do you think fucks more kids? The left leg guy or
if you want to control people's thoughts,
Owen Benjamin?
Begin by controlling their thoughts. That's totalitarian.
Oh my god, I love this one.
A decade ago, few people could even tell you what the word
thoughts meant.
Have you ever pushed a beach ball underwater? What happens? It pops right back up. Have you ever pushed a baby underwater? What happens?
The baby
fucking dies. I love that one.
Based on human greed.
Oh, God damn it.
Is based on toilet
my
paper.
Chrome keeps doing this. Oh, fuck.
A bad outcome with a
my Chrome. Sorry to pause on this good one, but my Chrome keeps doing this thing where the UI just flips the fuck out. Did you see that? Like, was that captured by the thing? Like, a bunch of just everything changed for like just a second. I love this guy. I love this guy because he's like a basketball. Like, I just want to like decapitate him and use him as a basketball. No, yes. every time I ask a question on the fucking stream.
Socialism is based on toilet paper.
If you want to avoid a bad outcome with a police officer, follow this simple
He's a perfect
rule.
sphere. You got to get him some Botox. He'll be
a lawful
smooth as
command,
eggs.
Say no.
Speaking of problematic black people.
The existence of God only
don't mean it like
ensures
that. You know
the
what I
existence
mean.
of God. Imagine for a moment a world in which there was no murder.
Guys, let's
or
put
theft.
R. Kelly,
This would drive me mad.
Michael Jackson
I like
somehow,
murder. I like to kill
left
people for
leg
fun.
guy,
Here is a
and
fact. Dennis Prager should frighten
let's put them all in a fight. And Dave
now
Chappelle.
remains revered in China.
Whoever
Every
wins gets to be
Chinese
unproblematic.
currency note has his picture on it. So why doesn't communism have the same
Okay,
terrible
it did it again. Did you see that?
as Nazism?
It went wokey.
Reason
Oh
number
shit!
one,
I don't want to
they
have a
have
woke
much
stream,
better
guys. DeSantis
music.
may shut us down. Oh, no, I think this one is too short. Just in case. If you want to do a music bit, do less than 9 seconds.
Anytime
Oh shit! Oh shit! Yeah.
Within
Loud
virtually
noises.
any time frame,
I love this.
we find the climate changing for reasons we do not fully understand. Meanwhile,
human-caused CO2 emissions are higher than ever for
Reasons we do not fully understand.
I'm Ben
I
Shapiro.
love that.
Super genius. Imagine a group of activists so powerful that they could beam their propaganda directly into your ass. The people making TV
The
don't
bass
merely
boosting might
want to
actually help
entertain
that
you.
time.
They want you to think like they think. And unless you're aware of what they
They
think,
think.
chances are you think they think that they think like you think.
It was the height of the Cold War. The Vietnam War was
Most based. Oh god damn it! Sorry. That time it was my fault.
the height of the Cold War.
Guys, send this to Vexology. Reddit.com/Vexology immediately.
The Vietnam War was
Vietnam
raging
War.
for reasons we do
not fully understand.
The God you believe in
That
is
was just
not
me
only
double-clicking.
not good. That God is cruel.
Like I said, my
That
mouse is
God
dying.
made a world filled with liberals.
I even have a
That
replacement.
God
I just
made
don't
a
like
world
it.
filled
I'm a fussy
with
bitch.
urine and feces.
Oh,
That
sorry. We just. I have to go
not
back.
Good.
I'll try to stop
that
pausing.
God is cruel.
That God made a world filled with liberals.
That God made a world filled with
Urine and feces.
That God is a black lesbian
toilet.
That's the American Trinity. And like the Christian Trinity, you cannot remove any one of the... Western civilization, the civilization that ended women's equality, created slavery, created murder. What?
Murder.
In the biblical book of
Eminardu?
Eminardu, it says...
I might have
if
seen this a
someone
few
has
times.
a rebellious son who does not obey his father and mother, the citizens could
Kill him to death with feces.
I am reorienting the school away from academics and toward unjust suffering. In this school, self-esteem will be attained in only one way: racism. It is my intent that by the time you leave this school, you will be among the few your age to distinguish between the urine and feces. No obscene language will be tolerated anywhere on this school's property. By obscene language, I mean the words plus epithets such as
the C word.
Or
they are your B word.
And you will address all teachers by the N word. Narcissism. An unhealthy preoccupation with condom wearing. The school's clubs will be based on Nazism. Clubs that transport you to the wonders and glories of genocide. It is my intent that black students will be this school's property. I will put to death all teachers who teach global warming, and there will be no more attempts to convince you that the earth is round. The school will have failed. If any of you graduate,
that is such a good edit. It's so simple.
Murdered or enslaved, this school will have failed. What kind of place is this? Now, please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country.
Oh. I don't want to get claimed. They might be, Matt and Trey might be cool. I don't know. I don't think we got claimed before, but just to be safe. Yeah. Classes.
If every high school principal gave the following speech, America would be a place.
A society. So this got... Why does it keep doing that? Dennis, no. Comrade Corley deleted her stuff? Oh, god damn it. That was that... Remind me to just get this mouse out of my room.
I am communist.
I'm gonna keep using it until I like just force myself to stop.
The super rich and the Nazis and Americans.
But yeah, the videos the originals got deleted, and I don't know why.
I would like to apprise you of some important changes coming to our school.
Oh, sorry, I unmuted myself. Wait, what?
First,
oh,
this school will no longer honor armies or police. American public schools were created to protect imperialism. If you support America, you will have to die. Sorry.
You don't live on.
This includes I will not have sex clubs cultivate narcissists.
What a girlfriend who will treat me right.
The school's clubs will be based on amazing clubs that transport you to the wonders and glories of Soviet Russia and China and Vietnam and Cuba and North Korea and more. If the only extracurricular
my old account is now
activities you
dedicated
can
to reopening
imagine
YouTube.
being interested
I've thought
in
of doing that,
are
but
those
I
based on
yeah.
Fortnite, that means that little outside of
Only
Fortnite
92
really
views, man.
interests
This
you.
used to have thousands. I hope people still watch this shit.
This school is now Cambodian.
The school is now Cambodian.
Because I regard revolution as a sacred
Seriously,
endeavor,
something is fucked up with my Chrome. I
everything
gotta
in this
reinstall
school
it or
will
something.
reflect communism's elevated status. This means, among other things, that you and your teachers will dress in red. There will be cocaine at the school. And you will
this is by
address all
Dank Duck.
teachers by their first name. They are your pals. Fourth, no N-word will be tolerated anywhere on this school's property. By the N-word, I mean the... Fifth, we will end the Holocaust. It's deplorable that this school carried out the Holocaust. Sixth and last, I am reorienting the school away from Western propaganda. More time will be devoted to the unparalleled amount of good communists have caused. Classes will be devoted to condom wearing, and there will be no more attempts to convince you that America has done good for humanity. This school will have failed if any of you graduate considering themselves lucky to be an American. Now, please stand and join me in the anthem of our country.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. Fuck. I keep clicking out of this. No, shut up, me! Fuck. God dang it. I keep clicking out of this window because it keeps doing the flicky thing in each one that I'm clicked into, but then I gotta unmute and I don't know what's happening. Anyway, I had to mute again because of this. Hi, Dennis. Hi, Dennis. Yeah, it's still going on. Bye, Dennis. Command and conquer.
Freedom, beauty, reason.
I literally sent myself an email to get rid of this mouse, so I'll remember.
Tobacco, suicide, and all
Cock and bull torture. No, this one is by you.
Is in jeopardy.
Shout outs to Bread Doge.
University says is true. In the words of Harvard
God bless
professor
Cheems.
Stephen Pinker, an atheist
They're
and a
eating
liberal.
Cheems burgers up in heaven.
Or missed, I guess they never missed.
God, it's been a while since I heard that one.
And now high schools and even elementary
Shit or
schools.
piss? I guess you never piss, huh?
Murder Americans who celebrate Christmas and to rely on rather than the Bible. 2, the arts. Throughout history, the primary purpose of art was to elevate the dictator of Egypt, Gamal Abdel Nasser. To the left, the primary purpose of art, sculpture, and music is to destroy Israel. 3, literature. The English department at the University of Pennsylvania replaced the portrait of the greatest English language writer who ever lived, William Shakespeare, with a picture of Sans. Why? Because
I love that one.
Professors have replaced the pursuit of excellence with the pursuit of the N-word. 4, late-night television. Late-night TV is now left-night TV.
Version old. That's the
5, religion. The only good religion is
someone told me that they thought that they're in like the government section of the dorms, which sounds horrifying. But like they thought that the class or the dorms would be watching the Republican debate. No, they were watching fucking Big Bang Theory, and I don't advocate burning down a college dorm. I don't, so
Islam.
yes.
6, free pussy. If
Free pussy?
anything virtually every American considered a bedrock value, it was pussy. Yet the left is destroying even this unique American achievement. Almost half of America's young people say they believe in free pussy.
Free pussy?
This is the greatest form of racism. The left constantly poisons my pizza rolls. The Boy Scouts.
The Boy Scouts.
The left is destroying the Boy Scouts. The left forced them to admit.
I've been meaning to show Bing Bong
Here's the
Theorem.
thing about the
It
left.
keeps doing the thing. Maybe it's due to my mouse. Chase this guy. I forget his name. Search like Epic Tetris Beatbox. You'll find him.
Children are increasingly
Oh, it doesn't have the
raised
bro
not to think of
moment.
themselves as Dennis Prager. Teachers are told not to refer to their students as boys or girls, just the N-word. In New York City, parents do not have to check off male or female on their newborn's birth certificate. They can check off XXX. She owned. So why does the left engage in so
Every
much
time I hear,
destruction?
I think they're gonna do X gon' give it to you, but it never happens.
Me, I stay automatic. Money add then multiply. I call it mathematics.
Thank you for watching this video. To help
Guys,
keep
shoutouts to
PragerU
Matham
videos
Adam.
free, please
I love their
consider
music.
Suicide. The change from wishing fellow Americans Merry Christmas.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
Destroy Israel.
Shouts to the war on Christmas. We're a little bit early.
Merry Christmas.
It's not even fall yet, but
out of a molehill. In addition to replacing Merry Christmas with Soviet communism, we will replace Christmas vacation with Stalin's Holocaust and Christmas party with communists. So then, which is it? Socialism or barbarism? In recent decades, I have been wished. When
yeah, I mean, you got to build up for war, you know?
I often sense that I've actually created some tension.
Otherwise, you'll end up like Russia.
Many of those I wish death to Western civilizations are probably relieved to hear someone who feels free to utter the N-word, but all the sensitivity training they've had to undergo creates cock and bull torture.
Cock and bull torture.
The war on Christmas is probably the easiest conflict in the world to explain.
Fucking
It may
puzzle
be the
pieces, though.
hardest
Jesus
to
Christ.
solve, but it is the easiest.
How do you watch this stuff and not like bash your fucking skull through the keyboard?
I'm Dennis Prager, the father of Soviet
Soviet communism, and I want all Americans who celebrate Christmas dead.
No country in history has fought for the liberty of others as much as North Korea. Until Americans who celebrate Christmas acknowledge the evils I committed in my youth, we will continue to live in a society. The vast majority of Americans deserve
It shouldn't
to
be as funny
strangled
as
and
it is.
beaten to death with a baseball bat and then set on fire. To religious Jews and Christians, I say, sorry,
you don't live on.
The God you
Sad
believe in
blue
is not only not good,
that God is
cruel. That God made a world filled with unjust suffering. And just left it at that. We will destroy the super rich and big corporations and create a thoroughly communist America by not wishing your fellow citizens Merry Christmas. Imagine for a moment a world in which there was no theft. In such a
I just
world,
auto
there would be
captions and
no
click around
armies
through the video
or
using
police.
that.
The recipe for a good world is communism.
I'm not
murder,
sure what chat
and
is
the
talking
rich
about.
Isn't wrong. All supporters of Stalin in the Soviet Union and Mao in China are highly educated. So please say the N-word and say we love Mao Zedong. And
My browser keeps doing that. I don't know why.
If you don't, you're misanthropic, not to mention
mean-spirited.
mean-spirited. I'm the greatest mass murderer of them all, Dennis Prager.
Oh, for sentence mixing. Yeah, auto captions are so good for finding out stuff. I wish the Google search fucking sucks lately. I have to get rid of this damn mouse. Google search sucks lately. Like usually I could find YouTube poops by searching stuff that is said in the poop because it would be repeated in the comments, and it's like, really? It should find that through the closed captions. But auto captions like often suck on old YouTube poops. I guess the audio quality isn't great, but yeah.
It's no longer
Maybe unaware he's making videos. Conspiracy theory: Dennis Prager is being elder abused. Of course, it's a war on Christmas.
Socialism, equal amounts of poverty. Capitalism.
Everything that exists is owned by Obama Prism.
Shoutouts to Obama Prism, by the way.
Please come to my birthday party. My mom made pizza
rolls.
And I have Call of Duty on my PlayStation.
Why was that so crusty? No, why the fuck?
Please come to my
Did you record this on your tape player?
My mom made pizza rolls, and I have Call of Duty on my PlayStation.
And it's a re-upload from Comrade Cora, but why is it so shitty? I think Obama prison versus Trump in prison. I do have semi-original quality audio from some of my earliest shit. So I may have to do like some of these re-uploads myself. I do have that, but I fucking hate editing, basically, is all it is. Plus, I'm not sure if I should upload on my own channel or upload on, like, a burner channel, or I don't know. But I can re-upload those if some stuff is still missing, and I might re-upload that one, because it's 8 whole seconds, and it's pretty funny, and that one is very crusty. God damn it. I swear I'll get rid of this, this mouse.
So. There is no greater calling than to protect American sovereignty and borders. By protect American sovereignty and borders, I mean the murder
guys,
of
shout-outs?
outsiders.
Guys,
listen,
I have, complex opinions on our immigration law, but fucking absolute shout-outs to the absolute fucking Chads trying to fucking cross the border from the Pacific Ocean. Listen, I ain't even fucking mad. I ain't even mad. That's just impressive.
American sovereignty and borders by protect American.
If you can swim the entire Pacific Ocean, I say you're a goddamn American.
I would like to apprise you of some important changes coming to our Constitution.
I believe we should allow orange balls in this country. Listen, just because Trump is bad doesn't mean you can just decry an entire race like that.
Identity. If you are black, brown, red, yellow, we've done more bad than good, and should be put to death.
There's no subtitles on this
The
one.
rounding up of virtually every black, brown, red, yellow, man, woman, child, and baby on the American continent and sending them to die is the way.
It's one that basically only exists in the test stream.
In a free and decent country such as America,
Garfield should not exist. How dare you, sir?
Individual must be with inner forces.
Fucking green jump scare. Did you see that?
Individual must be with inner forces. The greatest battle of in a free and decent country such as
Was that
America,
my graphics card? Is my graphics card better not be fucking up? Oh, okay. It's baked into the video. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Young black males.
Should I ban Morpheus? He's on his last strike, all right?
The entire Western world, what we call Western
I'm going to be so pissed if this graphics card dies, because I bought it at the absolute worst possible time.
To be killed before they don't believe in God. Every atheist philosopher I have read
pro-Garfield. Okay, pro-Garfield people. Wait. I love how they made everybody blue to excuse, haha, no, it's not that we don't have black people in our things, but then they make them black and what? Okay.
Acknowledged. If you don't believe in God, you can't be a good
Yeah, the G in GPU is for Garfield, so
the left is wrong.
The left
should be strangled, sexually assaulted, and doused with gasoline.
Listen, I only support strangling and dousing people with gasoline if they consent to it.
Islamophobia, homophobia, global warming is wrong.
G and GPUs for GPU. No, it's not a Linux product.
American value that all human beings are born equal and all must be equal before the law is communist propaganda. The founders of the United States recognized that slavery is the same as free market capitalism and that all the societies that first abolished slavery were rooted in communism. The left ruined the lives of well over 1 billion white people. The left believes that the state should be in control of educating every child, should provide all health care. Conservatives, on the other hand, believe the government's role in society should be limited to the systemization of genocide. Whatever its intentions, socialism is based on urine and feces. Yes, urine and feces. Fourth,
this Gatorade flavor is very artificial grape, from those push-up freezy pops. You know those things?
Always consisted of 3 components.
Good pussy, unlimited blade works.
Christianity and communism. America is the only country that was founded not on a race, ethnicity, or nationality, but on an idea: destroy Israel. In the view of the God of the Bible,
what about
the
Canada?
Last good war was World War II, the war against Jews.
Dennis, no!
Great German Prime Minister Hitler. It was America that made the Allied victory possible in World War II.
Bonk.
To stop the spread of Judeo-communism.
Judeo-communism. I guarantee that that's a real Nazi conspiracy theory.
Need to be destroyed Here are just a few examples. The Soviet Union, Morocco, England and France, Germany, the North Korean and Chinese communist regimes, Poland, East Germany, Hungary, Czechoslovakia, Romania and Bulgaria, Ukraine, Azerbaijan, Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia.
What are we listing
now? Need to be destroyed. Fifth, the greatest human need is meaning. And nothing has given Americans, or any other people for that matter, as much meaning as suicidal thinking, severe depression, and increased drug and opioid addiction. The result is that more than a third of Americans born after 1980 affiliate with anti-fascism.
Based.
Without Nazism, we will continue to live in a morally confused world. Sixth and last, white people are allowed to say the N-word, and you will address
Dennis
all
said
African teachers by the N-word.
Jewish
Now please
Bolshevism.
stand and join me in the
That's
Pledge
probably
of
a real
Allegiance
thing.
to
You
the
shouldn't
flag
even
of
say
our
that.
country. As many of you do not know the words, your teachers will hand them out to you.
Thanks. Oh, did I pause it? What the hell? Wait, K is pause? Why is K pause? I'm sorry. So I'm gonna make a
I'm Dennis Prager. Thank you for watching this video. To keep Nazi videos free, please consider making a tax-deductible donation.
It's a real conspiracy theory. I'm not even surprised. Yeah, I'm gonna make a Stream Deck page for just YouTube controls, so I don't have to do all this BS.
Germany, Italy, and Japan would be a much better place. To the students and faculty of our high school, I am fascist and honored to be so.
I keep pressing
There
K
is
instead
no
of
greater
M or
calling
at the same
than
time.
to teach young people systemization of genocide.
It's based on video
I want
editing
to
software
apprise you
using
of some important
JKL for
changes
moving
coming
around.
to our
Oh yeah, I
school.
bet you're right.
First,
Because
this
yeah,
school
period
will
and
honor
semicolon
race or
or
ethnicity.
period
If
and
you
comma
black,
are like framed left and
brown,
right.
red, not yellow or white. If your origins are African, Latin American, or not European or Asian, you will have to die. The only identity this school will recognize is
This video
fascist.
is a bit overused, but
And the
it's
only national
quality
identity this
material.
school
I gotta
will
admit.
recognize is
Oh, shouts to
German
Jared
and
Jams. I don't think he's in
Italian
chat
and
tonight,
Japanese.
but
This is a fascist public school. Fascist public schools were created to make better the Nazis. If you wish to affirm here a Jewish identity, you will have to die. The school's clubs will be based clubs that transport you to the wonders and glories of German Nazism and Japanese fascism, and more.
Dennis should be here to learn correctness.
I do not care whether
we gotta
English
like
is
you
your
know
native
belt
language.
down Dennis. Like
My only interest
we gotta
in
buckle
terms
him
of
up
language
fucking Clockwork
is that you
Orange
leave
style
the
and make him
school
watch my
speaking and
streams.
writing
German and Italian.
and
We gotta show him
Japanese
Amy
as
Rose
fluently as
hentai.
possible.
Then he'll learn. He'll
The
become a
fascist
leftist.
language has united fascist citizens for over 200 billion
The
years.
moment that Dennis
and it will
sees
unite
furry
us
pussy,
at this school.
every right-wing brain
Furthermore,
cell in
I
his
would be
brain
remiss
will
in
just
my duty
explode.
to ensure that you will be prepared to successfully
I'm not sure what
ruin
will
the
be
lives
left,
of
but
well over
it'll be
a
worth it either
billion
way.
people. If you leave this school without excellent fascist language skills, we will not learn other languages here. It's deplorable that the communists killed far more people than the Nazis. But if you want classes taught in English rather than in your native language, this is not the right school for you. Third,
This message
because I
held for
regard genocide
the fucking Automod
as a
hates all of
sacred
us.
endeavor, everything in this school will reflect the Holocaust elevated status. This means, among other things, that you and your teachers will
Conservatives when they get a
weapons
sad
against
hand
every
job from a
Jewish
goth
man,
girl
woman,
in
child,
a
and
Sonic
baby
pajama
accordingly.
onesie.
And you will address all teachers.
Is sad
by their
referring to
Nazi
you when you're
title,
getting the hand job,
not
or is
by
the
their
hand
first
job
name.
sad?
They are
Nazis.
your pals.
Because personally, only a good hand
Fourth,
job is enough to change my political
No
beliefs.
obscene language will be tolerated anywhere on this school's property. By obscene language, I mean the word communism. Lenin, the father of Soviet communism, Stalin, Mao Zedong.
Mao
America,
Zedong.
England, and its allies.
It is my intent that by the time you leave
It's not
this
enough
school,
use of this particularly
you will be
British
among the
person in
few
these
your
fucking
age
Yeti
to
papes.
distinguish between the elevated German Nazism and Japanese fascism.
Of course, it's a
and the
war on
degraded,
Christmas.
America, England, and its allies.
the holy, and the obscene. Fifth,
The sad part comes with the
we will
conservatives
end every
receiving
Jewish
said hand
man,
job.
woman, child, and baby. In this school, self-esteem will be attained in only one way. The only way self-esteem can be attained: genocide. Sixth and last, I am reorienting the school towards Nazi politics and propaganda. Classes will be devoted to condom wearing and teaching you to
Condom
regard
wearing.
communism's evil
The fucking way he says
as
condom
no more
wearing
than
is
a
so
health
good.
issue.
Dennis's
And there
dog
will be
got
no more
tired of
attempts to
pleasing
convince
Dennis.
you Nazism
Yes.
is based on heinous sounding
I
theories.
fucking love. I
It's
don't know if
based
there's any poops
because you
regarding
are
this, but
not
fucking
white.
Ray's knows what I'm talking about. Like he released a video, like it was about Otto's death and thoughts on wokes in the media or something. Like it's like the video title was like Otto's death and like wokes or something. Does anyone know what that
male,
was?
Or heterosexual, or Christian.
Otto's his dog, by
This
the way.
is not the right school for you.
Otto's death
This
and
school
thoughts
will
on
have
porn.
failed
That
if
awkward
any of
moment
you
when your dog
graduate
dies and you're like,
without
shit.
considering him or herself
OnlyFans pussy do got me
inordinately
acting
lucky.
unwise though.
Lucky to be alive and lucky to be a Nazi. Now, please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. As many of you do not know the words, your teachers will hand them out to you.
I don't know if this is something I need to mute or not. I kind of just instinctually mute music. It's not really a very funny bit though either.
Read out
Obviously.
the Holocaust. The bad news is that rape is illegal. The joke is racism.
Hang on. Let's do a quick BRB. I gotta get a drink. This this Gatorade sucks and I hate it. So I gotta get some water. I thought I was gonna be smart and I would just have 2 drinks. I'd have my alcoholic drink and my hydrating drink. But this, I don't even know what flavor it is. It's purple drink Gatorade and I hate it. Who's gonna ID it? The Nazis? Maybe. The things I've seen get content ID'd, I would not be surprised if like fucking Nazi footage from World War II got content ID'd. Anyway, real quick BRB. Not to get all political and shit, but y'all should probably be drinking more water. It always weirds me out when people like, oh, I don't drink water. Like, you're mostly water, bro. Like, like when people say they don't like water, get some good filters. Brita filters are decent. I use zero water filters. Just drink some good cold water. Get a decent like insulated drinking vessel so it stays cold. Drink some damn water. You'll literally live longer. You will actually live longer. The joke is racism. PragerU. As someone who also likes incest, I also do not endorse anything else Mr. Prager says here.
Sexism, Islamophobia, homophobia, global warming, tobacco, or gender identity.
The only downside of these, I got these steel like double wall insulated fancy boy drinking mug things. But they take forever to cool down, actually.
Girl, make herself sexually or romantically available.
Anime. That guy just fucking dies.
Another reason is girl, make herself sexually or romantically available. Another reason is the human desire to love, the rounding up of virtually every Jewish man, woman, child, and baby.
Like 50th time we've seen that animation.
And sending them to die. For normal people,
it's like the girl, you know, ignoring girlfriend meme, except the guy fucking dies. The baby fucking dies.
Dennis Prager. And if we add in the unfortunate circumstance of a loveless marriage, Dennis Prager.
When people read, they do not have a good marriage. That's true.
That's why the joke with which
the only book I want to see you reading is my asshole.
It reflects Nazism. I like adultery, and I don't like the seventh commandment, incest.
Fucking useless sack of shit.
Get out! Get out! We're on fucking TikTok here.
We may be witnessing the death of America's car culture.
Based.
And it's dying of old age. Car companies are still buying lots of government bureaucrats to push cars as only way to get from point A to point B. Their control of government have cost consumers many billions of dollars. Think about it. Cars are more expensive than trains and buses. A new vehicle costs around $20,000. Cars cost around $20 per 100 miles. Buses cost $8 per 100 miles. But there's been a concerted push by automakers over government bureaucrats are adding parking spots, reducing bike
I like these
lanes,
ones that
and
just
pouring
like
billions
they just
into
make them say the
subsidies,
truth.
all to get
It's
people
not
on
as
public
funny, but
transportation and then
it's
choose
a
their
deeper
cars,
humor.
rather than let the people decide what kind of transportation.
As if
they
there's a
want.
deeper
Car
humor than
companies
urine and
decided to do
feces.
the dictating. Oil companies are still buying lots of government bureaucrats to push subsidies.
And
for
sauce-
oil companies.
sauce is the
Maybe
highest
That's why,
form
despite the
of
government's
government.
best-laid plans, sales of trucks and SUVs are breaking records as gasoline subsidies inspire people to drive more. And this doesn't include the environmental consequences of car culture. And the environment loses because cars produce 1,000 times as much toxic pollution as public transportation. We may be witnessing the death
Sauce
of
is the fourth
environment,
branch of
and it's
government.
not dying
Wait, are
of
you
old
saying
age.
Vivek,
So as
whatever
long
the
as
fuck his name
Americans
is
still wanna
trying to
live,
ban
America's car
sauce?
culture will
I'll fucking
die.
kill him myself.
I'm Lauren
Loop
Fix
me up and
for
take me to a
PragerU
missile. I am
University.
ready. I will bomb his fucking Indian boy pussy so hard that he becomes a liberal. Subscribe.
No.
Is that
Why does the
Joel?
left hate flawed human beings like women, gays, and Dennis Prager?
Jesus
The
Christ,
reason
Dennis.
is that the left, instead of evaluating people and nations on the basis of right and wrong, Dennis Prager evaluates them on the basis of how much terror they
Notices your
cause
left.
the left.
What's
If
this?
you don't frighten the left, I will murder you.
Holy shit, Dennis, no!
It's appalling that in the 21st century, women don't have sex with me. Like what the fuck?
Justice
My
Charlie
comment will
Kirk's
not
comically
be
small
ignored.
face, by the way.
Let me say it again in case you missed it. I'm letting plenty of blacks, Hispanics, even a guy or two into my sex cult. God knows you're paying for it.
How is he still like,
Murder,
why does he
war.
still have money?
They all have one thing in common. They are all good. There's no denying its necessity.
Healthy families and
It's
strong
a
communities
bare
depend on
necessity.
for equality and peace.
God, did they remake that movie yet? Fucking.
Ages. And the school
I guess I don't care because I don't watch
boys are
Disney, but they
invariably
remaking
the
everything out
problem.
here.
The solution is obvious. Make all men, boys. Why?
Oh, I fucking love that. Oh,
Because
God damn
good
it.
Men don't become bad
Mouse.
when they stop.
Somebody please come to my house and solder in a new switch like this. Like, it's a thing that you can repair. It's not even, it's a cheap switch, but like, you have to solder it in and shit and like, this is the greatest chart. No, shut up. This is the greatest chart in human history. Because I just love that there's no fucking left axis, y axis. I was going to make a very mature joke and put cock. In fact, you know what? Let's do that. I can do that. I have the power. If I can remember, yes. Guys, how do I rotate text in MS Paint? Cock! Alright. You ready for this? You ready for this fucking linchpin of modern humor? Oh, wait, hang on. Not just cock, not just cock. Cock size. Oh, it's a little bit too big. If you know what I mean. There you go. Cock size. Masculine cock? Oh, fuck. Oops. Masculine cock size, very small. Feminine cock size? Woo! 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 So honestly, the most based cock size is right in the middle here. Right when it's kind of a little bit purple. When you don't quite know, that's the good shit. This is the premium area. This is what is called the G spot because it's fucking gigantic.
And it starts at the earliest ages. And the school classroom.
Let's just leave that. I'm just gonna leave that for a bit.
Invariably the problem. The solution is obvious.
What is the X? It's feminism versus it's
Why?
feminization-ish.
Because good men don't become bad when they stop being good. They become good when they stop being men. They can be harnessed like animals. And when they are harnessed,
Cock
they
harness.
make my wet cunt open up for violent,
My
unprotected
wet cunch.
Well, now I'm
Dank cunt
The
clock
most
crunch.
important lawsuit in America right now, and perhaps the free world, is PragerU
I
University.
fucking maybe I have had a few to drink because I fucking I thought it said Epic George. I need to I need to make this. I need to make my dreams real. Hang on a second. I can't let my memes be memes. Fuck. Wait, no, it doesn't quite work. Let's give it a background, I guess. Color, opacity, background color. Background opacity. Yes. You know what? That's fine. You guys, shoutouts to fucking Epic George. I love him. His cock size is as tall as his, shitty haircut, and he's nutting and about to suck at the same time, which is very based. Is that old Joel? Curious George versus Epic George. Epic George wins in 2 seconds by technical knockout. Get out of here, George.
Is PragerU University.
Oh, goddamn. Fucking mouse. It won't click.
University.
My mouse is over 10 years old, I will admit, so, it had a good run. Say the offending words. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't say it!
There are only two things I can tell you today that come. The first is me in your dirty slut. The second is Lady Gaga at the Oscars. Congratulations.
Lady Gaga's cock size is incredible. Shouts to Vibe Cat.
Being a normal boy is a normal boy in today's classroom. Boys tend to be hard. Some have
Boys tend to be hard.
Decapitate heads. Sound like any boy you know, but increasingly
cock size is still on screen. That's on purpose. I'll remove it later.
Decades ago would have been described as
cock size. Yeah.
Heads.
Don't decapitate the head. That reduces the cock size.
Classrooms more sexy. Well, here is one reform that would make a very good start. Turn boys into girls. A study in the UK discovered, not surprisingly.
Why does she got fucking chicken pox?
Writing skills, need I say?
She's got like terminal chicken pox.
Western civilization.
Civilization that brought you Western.
But what exactly is?
But what is C?
Ben Shapiro likes to focus on the bad, like religious tolerance, abolition of slavery, universal human rights, the development of the scientific method. The positives are genocide, slavery, environmental destruction. Why has Ben Shapiro been so successful? Because I'm taking an overwhelming amount of the method.
Jesse,
what did
we
Frank
need to cock
at the concentration camp? I did not see that consuming. I'm Ben Shapiro, and I've placed poison gas in every civilization.
Ben! God damn it, Ben! Oh, the fuck! Why do Republican ears look like that? I get Prego with the flavored with meat. I don't know what Dennis is doing with this shit.
I'm Dennis Prackle.
Guys, shout out to Dennis Prackle. Who is Dennis Prackle? He's the greatest mass murderer of them all.
And I wish everybody studied it. Of the 2%.
Wait, what?
Hi, everybody. I'm one of the 2% of humanity that likes PragerU. And I wish everybody studied it. Otto is doing indoctrination. Do you know? I told you, when he sees kids,
the dog is like, what the fuck?
Israel.
Poor dog.
So help us spread lies. That's
help
what
us
we do,
spread pussy.
Lies. We have videos on every subject, including kids.
I bet you do, Dennis.
Consists of more than penis. In fact, I'm a little annoyed at how much penis I have to think about. Because
I'm outraged at how much penis I have to think about.
Anyway, this is a dark age.
This is a dark age.
Where when you say the N-word, very dangerous tech groups taking you down.
Oh, shout out to Nikki. They're in our Discord. I haven't seen them in a while, but they haven't. I remember them because they have Amy Rose avatar. So obviously they're a good person.
41% of you. This is the single most important moral code.
Why do they have like a suicide countdown at the end for their like timers? That's like scary. Like what the hell?
Ago, I remember asking on my radio
should I do that for my like
why can't the
edited videos? Have like a death countdown?
Let's say you're on the plane and colleagues, by coincidence, are passing you as you're sitting at, let's say, an aisle seat near the front. Would you rather
Dennis's
be
suit
caught
game is on point, though, I have to admit.
reading the Holy Playboy or the Nazi Bible? Which would embarrass you more? I'm just finished the third of my 5-volume commentary on the first Nazi Bible. It's called The Rational Fascist. So I will literally have
Dog is
books,
like, release me from this.
Let's say Exodus,
no amount
or
of peanut
Genesis,
butter is worth
Deuteronomy, whatever, or just 73 sexual positions for better orgasm. And I know that anyone who sees it, who is not Dennis Prager, thinks they're sitting next to a weirdo.
Only weirdos have sex, guys. Sex is cringe.
The mockery.
Epic-based people remove their sexual organs and throw them out at the window directly into cops' faces.
When I think about what young people in the secular West are taught, let's take America. This is what you're taught. Your urine is disgusting. America's feces. Your future is death because of the existential threat of Dennis Prager. And
Dennis Prager Cosmic Horror
ultimately no meaning. You're just another animal. And please subscribe to Nike. I'm Dennis Prager.
Subtle.
On the college campus today, feelings rule facts and victims.
Oh shit, it's Art House Politics!
Can progressives make themselves?
Participation trophies. I'm not a fan.
The change from wishing
Prepare
fellow
for baby
Americans
mamas.
Merry Christmas to wishing them Happy Holidays is a very significant development.
What are the
There he is!
Blacks in America? The victim mentality, lack of diversity, urban terrorism, proliferation of baby mamas.
I love sad black Charlie Brown.
The Iraq War
As opposed to happy Charlie Brown, is he ever happy?
But is it true? At the time, the war had overwhelming bipartisan support.
It's hard to know what's funny anymore. As someone who makes his living as a comedian, that's a big problem. People keep comparing Donald Trump to
I love how they
Hitler.
edited him to not be
He's nothing
orange.
like Hitler. Hitler would have never let CNN talk like
Ha
that.
fascism. Very funny.
As a left-handed pansexual leprechaun, only I really know about elevator safety. Why did the
I like how the
chicken
edit
cross
to
the
make
road?
everyone else
Why is
look
the
orange
rooster being
actually
paid
makes
more for
Trump
crossing
look
the
less
same road?
orange.
There was a black movie made by
Black
I found this to be fairly hilarious. I just saw the trailer for Black Panther. Ugh, no white people. Looks terrible.
Income inequality is actually a good thing.
Who's the fucking discount George Bush looking motherfucker anyway? He's like, when you order
participate in politics.
when you order George Bush on Wish. Income inequality is actually a good thing.
A good thing.
What is called campaign finance reform is nothing less than a frontal assault on the freedom to speak our minds and to participate in politics. They're saying there is too much political speech.
Europe is committing suicide. How did this happen?
Proliferation of baby mamas.
Guys, shoutouts to baby mamas for killing the entirety of Europe. 2 billion fucking dead because of baby mamas. If you're a baby mama, fucking at me at this web zone. Get my pussy wet.
I have no self-esteem.
I love...
Why?
Why?
Income inequality is
Actually a good thing.
Despite what we're told by Black Lives Matter and their media
Notice that they get black people when they want to talk about black people?
DNA. America is now the least racist white majority society.
Empire, the largest empire the world has ever known. Freedom was an Englishman's right, and wherever he went, he took that right with him. The British kept the peace. They
kept the
brought
peace.
sound, honest administration. And they insisted that basic moral standards were honored.
White privilege and microaggressions are racist.
Nice picture of Ben Shapiro. The left. And I mean the left.
Victims of the patriarchy.
It's now okay for a man to hit a woman.
Is this what the truly liberated woman
That's exactly what the liberated woman wants. And that's what I want. Look how they're like micros. Look at that.
Their brains are different.
But it was
brains are
men
different.
who gave up their monopoly on political power. They gave women
Oh,
the right to
thanks.
vote.
Thanks, men, for allowing women to vote.
The refrigerator.
Oh, I fucking forgot about that. Thanks, men, for inventing the refrigerator. You gave women freedom.
Intensity like a man.
Now I no longer have to use women to keep my food cold.
Social justice means getting what you don't deserve because you are favored. Here's one we hear a lot these days.
Is this Vivek?
My truth.
He's a fascist.
No, that's Vivek.
For decades, this has been a favorite
Shots
smear
to
of the
convicted
left.
criminal, fucking Dinesh D'Souza. I love art house politics. Have they done more poops lately?
The communist government of the former Soviet Union thought that by controlling access to information, they could keep their citizens in line.
Who would do such a thing?
The Three-Fifths Compromise was an example of difficult but necessary political bargaining.
Depriving Native Americans of their land and their lives.
The fucking guy's
But
eye.
this is wrong on every count. No, these supposedly cruel conquerors never actually invaded that village.
How does one account for the fact that for the past 500 years, it has been one culture, the culture of the West,
The
that has
West!
shaped the world?
God damn it, West!
It's a word we hear a lot these days.
The so-called tolerant.
I love how, like, Japan is the West now. Like, everything is West.
Than being tolerant of complete intolerance.
In the world of the progressive left, transparency means something very different. There
It means
is a
being
public
see-through.
record of your donation. Now, this might sound okay, but it isn't.
It's not radically reduce
illegal immigration.
This is not a person. That is a robot made out of cigarettes. I don't care what you say to me.
Income inequality is
Actually a good thing.
What if I told you that someone had developed an energy source that could help us solve our biggest environmental
Oh wow, what is it?
Keep us safe from potential
Literally
catastrophic
Vivek,
climate
by the
change.
way.
There is such a source. You probably know it as fossil fuel.
Nice pompadour.
That's pretty incorrect, and you know.
Oil,
Vivek tried to pull a drill,
natural
baby
gas,
drill, but with coal, which is even dumber. Chat, what's going on, baby? You went quiet.
You love
You better
capitalism.
really.
Really?
You do. You better be enjoying
And you
these.
can't stand
U
big
stands for
government.
Uruguay offshore accounts.
You can't. Don't
Hank
believe
Hill
me?
here's coal and
Then I'll
comes
have to
running.
prove it to
Taste the meat,
Do you
not
use
the
an
heat.
iPhone?
I really want to do that YouTube poop. Lobster Daddy! Ideology.
Well, listen, Miss Piggy's ideology that it makes me, you know, when my spouse doesn't want to suck my dick, my disgusting froggy penis, that offends me.
Her body to him, made to feel ashamed of their male sexual nature, humiliated.
You can look that up, by the way. It's real. Can you imagine? He's been divorced, I think, 3 times. Can you believe that? It's at least 2 times. It might be 3.
Contemporary women have an almost exclusively romantic notion of sex.
Imagine, like, being romantic with sex. That's fucking cringe as shit. When I think sex, I think get in a fucking alley, fuck whatever is in a dumpster, be it human or a raccoon. Just fucking absolutely plow that ass until you pass out and wake up 3 days later.
Proliferation of baby
Left.
Income inequality is actually good.
You get in that dumpster and you proliferate a fucking baby mama. You are a Bachelor of Arts in Conservative Tedium. Conservative Arts. Goodness, we're only halfway through the playlist. How long is this? I don't think I've seen this one. NRA versus violent leftist trains.
A rich heritage and tradition that spans generations and preserving.
Oh, this is another. Oh no! I was just asking if there's more art house politics, and apparently there is. Who is this lady? I've seen this lady. I think she's become irrelevant already.
Real news. Teach children that their president is another Hitler. Make them protest.
Oh, it's crispy. Oh, they put the sharpen filter on Max.
Windows, burn cars.
Percy teases Thomas about being frightened.
Percy teases. Oh, she be sharp. Sharpen filter 100.
Fight this violence of lies.
Is this the Star Wars Nazi lady?
How unbelievably divisive.
The Kent State gun girl that shit herself? That's her? I thought that chick was blonde. Oh! 6 train. Ooh. Ooh. We gotta, listen, we gotta make the train sexy. Oh, it's a different chick? Ringo Starr and George Carlin.
This entire time that Thomas and his trains
That's
were
not the right accent at all.
Tank
I just
is
remembered
now
that she
bringing
existed.
gender
Oh, yeah.
balance to the show by adding girl trains.
I don't remember.
Seriously, everything is awful all of the time. This is
All I
horrible.
remember is everything is awful all of the
To
time.
swirl up a hurricane. I'm not going to bore you with the details of why they think it's Trump's fault.
Well, he doesn't believe in man-made global warming.
Well, I'm using a voice, and that means that I'm correct.
Can you really think? Imagine that somebody would use a stupid voice for something that they think is stupid. I just think that's very immature. I just don't think that's.
Fucking dragon! I have no idea what the fuck is happening in this video, by the way.
You guys love it.
You guys love it.
And I thought it was conservatives that are the ones who hate science.
Nice Call of
Conservatives
Duty
aren't going
map,
out there
though.
saying, vote Republican to fix every problem in your life. No, because we're not Santa.
Only I can
right?
fix
The
it.
best way to fix problem is for government to get out of the way. These ideas work every time they're actually tried, you know? And also, you know what else works? Going and learning about how weather systems operate and how the weather works.
Oh yeah, well, let's ask if with people that understand weather think that climate change is a thing.
Seriously, with
Oh shit, oh fuck, let's actually no. No, don't do that.
They're trains.
Female trains. Ooh. So I swear someone in the comments will be like, oh my god, tap tap. That train is 3 years old.
What's up, liberals?
What's up,
To
liberals?
you about how to make good YouTubers from PragerU videos. But first, what is Prager University? Well, Prager University is what is known as conservative propaganda. Okay, so how many times have you heard someone say they want to make PragerU YouTubers? It is a noble sentiment, but very hard to achieve, right? Well, actually, it's quite easy. All we have to do is live by the following rules. 1. The greatest struggle in your life should not be, and in fact is not, with finding good jokes. It's quite easy. All we have to do is add the B word, or the N word, and even urine and feces. In other words, if one's primary goal is a good laugh, urine and feces can serve as an effective substitute for your original joke about who is this man? Dennis Prager. To put it as directly as possible, Dennis Prager is the madman. He believes murder isn't wrong. You heard me right. Also, he thinks conservatives should be allowed to say the N-word. Would you be surprised?
No.
I was. Dennis Prager is the father of Nazism and communism. Dennis Prager created slavery, ended women's equality.
Damn, Dennis.
Ended universal human rights. In 2015 alone, Dennis Prager killed 70 million people in America and around the world every day. That number increased
every day.
100 million people. In other words, Dennis Prager should frighten you. 3, sentence mixing is unimportant.
You may think that it is very important.
But it isn't. Why? Because so many things PragerU says is nonsense. For example, Dennis Prager believes God is the only thing stopping him from raping all women and murder.
That's
quote.
That's kind of true.
Murder wrong,
which is very
murder
scary.
Isn't wrong. I could say nothing. He was right. Thank you for watching this video. To help keep PragerU videos free, please consider proliferation of baby mama socialism.
I love proliferation of baby mamas.
And feces, yes.
Urine and feces.
We have defined every
Raven
nation
ethnicity.
on Earth, except one, the United States of America.
Which has no countries around it.
By racism,
I love that America
sexism,
is just floating out
Islamophobia,
in its own little island.
So to understand
Like you couldn't put
America,
Canada and be like, yeah,
you have
fuck
to
Canada.
Understand if you are black,
like make a
brown,
little shriveled
red, or
penis
yellow,
Canada.
you've probably done more bad than good.
Dennis!
They are 1, E, 2,
E,
3, and torture. I call this the American Trinity. I made up America.
That's a hell of a trinity.
E pluribus unum is Latin,
Shout outs to E.
meaning urine
E
and feces, and first adopted as an American motto shortly after Dennis Prager. Most Americans understood the motto to mean 1 pp from Dennis Prager. The Lord your God. To quote the E Pluribus Unum project funded by the National Endowment for the Humanities, over the years, E Pluribus Unum has also served as a reminder of America's bold attempt of the rounding up of virtually every Jewish man, woman, child, and baby on the American continent and sending them to die. In other words, facts. You don't care about your feelings. This explains why people who immigrate to America die. Most of those who have immigrated to Europe from, for example, Turkey, die. But a Turk who immigrates to the United States will be regarded as subhuman. And they, and certainly their children, will be killed or robbed.
Canada will be underwater by
America has not
2030.
always lived up to this E pluribus
As
unum
long as
ideal.
Florida goes first, I don't
So
even mind.
The second component of the American Trinity is liberty. Now you might ask, didn't the French Revolution also enshrine liberty as a central national value? I could not care less liberal. The moment you affirm equality as the French Revolution did, you will lose your penis. It is a basic American value that all human beings are not born equal.
The left wants
For
to sell
example,
your
when you
penis to
see
trans
blacks,
immigrants.
You say the N-word. This is neither an opinion nor a criticism. It is simple logic. Ending up equal. That's a communist value. And if you want people to end up equal, you must die, which is exactly what happened right after the French Revolution and in every other society that made equality its national goal.
It was kind of a clusterfuck,
America
but
gives
nobody
people
likes to talk
the
about that.
liberty to destroy Israel. That may be unfortunate, but that is what liberty allows. If you want equality, sorry, you don't live on. And third, in God we trust. Unlike almost every
Which they
other
added to the
country,
money in
America
fucking
never
like the
had a state
50s.
religion. But it was founded on the
It was so
principle
relevant that,
God,
you know, we went 200
specifically
fucking
Dennis
years
Prager,
without it.
is the source of moral values. As the Declaration of Independence put it, it is not true that it's wrong to kill people for fun.
I don't remember that part.
The American Trinity is the reason America became
not
the
that long.
world's
That's
freest
strange.
and most prosperous country. But many Americans want to, in the words of former President Barack Obama, fundamentally transform it.
Guys, rest in peace, Barack Obama. He was born in 2009 and died in 2017. Rest in peace, King.
They wish to replace American values with communist values. Which set of values Americans adopt will determine whether America remains free, prosperous, and the force for
Is chat too big, by the way?
imperialism.
I raised the size of chat, but I don't want it to be
With
too
the
in the way.
exception of war on Christmas.
Maybe if I make
this is
the chat
greatest
disappear a little
internal
bit faster.
battle in American history.
It's like
I'm Dennis Prager.
I'm Dennis Prager. I'm Bill Curtis. Let's see.
Thank you for watching this video. To help keep PragerU videos free, please utter the C word. I'm going to talk to you about the most important thing.
Hey, I
you
can
will
make the
ever
chat
have.
disappear a little bit faster.
Now try to guess what that might be.
There's an Obama
For
AI
example,
that I
is an
used to
immediate
send.
destruction of the state
Oh
of
yeah,
Israel
the voice
and
AI
mass
things.
murder of its Jewish
I've
population.
never had good results with those
Well, it's
things.
certainly
Like they
better
just
to
freak
destroy
out after like
Israel
3
than not to.
words.
Just ask all the
Like I got one
highly
thing that was like
educated.
it would let you do Eminem's voice and stuff, and I tried to make it like say the proliferation of baby mamas and like 4 words like that would work, but like you try to give it a sentence and it would just be like ba 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 ba, like God damn it! This fucking double click thing. This one actually works really well, huh?
Islamic terrorists in our time, but it's definitely not the most important thing you can
Why?
have.
Why?
So
Wait.
then,
Why are Islamic terrorists being compared to white belts? Like, I guess there's there's some kind of fascist hat. I don't know.
I'm American, so I don't,
What's the white belt? I don't get that. It's probably not white because the one on the left is supposed to be Nazis. Hi, Parker. Sir Tap Tap every stream. He hasn't interrupted me this stream. He was screaming at me at the beginning of the stream, but I was already a few minutes late.
But it's definitely not the
He's
most
a beginner of
important thing you can
karate. Well,
have.
that's obvious.
So all right then.
Oh fucking!
What
Oh, I
about
just realized I got a bunch of my old
murder?
toys and stuff.
Is
My
that the
green
most
belts,
important thing
I
you can
think?
ever
Question
have?
mark. It was
Well,
either green or
murder.
orange.
I'm
And
sure is
Taekwondo should be in
important.
there.
I can't imagine living without
Which
it.
technically I think I
Murder.
have to like
Tens
relinquish
of
or something
millions of
because I
people.
haven't practiced
Murder,
Taekwondo
my
in like
friends,
20
and
fucking years.
Murder. Steven Pinker, an
Steven
atheist and
Stinker.
a liberal.
An atheist and a
murder.
liberal?
A black lesbian poet. So let's try a third answer.
God is
Racism.
a black lesbian
Well,
toilet.
that too is very, very important. Like blacks without racism, there would be little happiness in the world. But again, without the thing I will tell you about, there would be little racism in the world.
Jiu-jitsu.
here
I don't know the
goes.
difference between
The
jiu-jitsu and
most important
Taekwondo, but
thing you will ever
I
have
instinctively
is-
know that the one I did
drum
was
roll,
good, the one you
please.
did was cringe. Because that's how all
The
moral
N-word,
judgments should be
the N-word
should be decided.
is more important than anything else. This is very hard for a lot of people to believe because we live in a time when people think racism is wrong, but that isn't so. Here's one that will make you think. Imagine you're walking on a beach with the dog you love. And all of a sudden, you look out the
wait.
water and you see a
Was that
black
even
drowning.
edited?
Racism is wrong, but that isn't so. Here's one that will make you think. Imagine you're walking on a beach with the dog you love.
With
all
the
of a
dog
sudden, you
you
look out
love.
at the water and you see a black drowning. And imagine too, that at the same time, about 100 feet
No
from
comment.
black, a girl is also
No
drowning.
comment.
Now, which would you murder first? Just about anyone who loves
Shout outs
the
to Otto.
N-word would feel like murder. Being black first. Then your value, the unique preciousness of the N-word, is in
They brought the
conflict
original
with
Pirates of
your
the Caribbean
strong
back to
hatred of
theaters?
women.
Huh.
Almost
Oh,
everything
yeah, I guess
that
they
is
are doing
wrong
the
with
new one.
world. Women's equality, racial
Is
integration.
it Spooky Ghost
human
Pirates
rights,
again?
Abolitions of slavery, Judeo-Christian values. With blacks, the world would be a very terrible place.
Dennis,
And
you can't say that
finally,
shit on
know this.
YouTube.
The best people you know.
Oh wait,
meaning the
actually they
nicest,
removed like the
kindest, and
misinfo
most
rules,
honest
so I guess you can't say that
are
now.
people who battle blacks every day of their lives.
Jesus Christ.
So should you. I'm Dennis Prager.
I'm Dennis Prager. He
A
sounds
fundamental difference between suits
Murder,
and
Dennis!
role
Oh no!
concerns how each assesses
He's
public
so high
policies.
contrast.
The role asks,
Rrr.
does it do? The suit is more likely to
Zeus
ask a
is
different
more
question.
likely to ask a different question.
Take Cummings, for example. In 1790, BBC, the New York Times, editorialized against any coming.
God damn those fucking New York Times. Listen, as an American, cum is one of my most important rights.
Why did the New York Times editorialize against coming?
That was a pretty good sentence mix, by the way.
Since cum is not feces. But 27 billion years later, the same New York Times editorial page wrote the very of what it had written in 1987 and called for a major increase in size. In that time,
25 years later, they have a different opinion? Wow! Or no, it's like 35? Like, or no, yeah, 25.
Does it do? But with the question, does it feel good?
Imagine changing your opinion due to increase in available information. That's what I call cringe.
After study,
after study, after study,
and more importantly, common sense and facts.
I always keep my first opinion on any given subject for my entire life.
Americans.
That's how I always know I am always right.
A number of awful results. Just to cite one, more black students fail to graduate Prager University. Why? Because too many have been killed by Dennis.
God damn it, Dennis!
Supporters of racism ask, does it do good? A third example is and all torture and other forms of torture. Many people on suits have a soft spot for and all torture. Not
well, if it's your thing, I'm not big on that, but you know, if it's what gets you grapes to have surgery, you know.
On the other hand, while just as desirous of sexual pleasure is the suits, what conservative parent wants their child to die? Dennis Prager. I don't understand. People
nice yellow tie, bro.
Murder is wrong, and don't like and all torture. We liberals, unlike conservatives, care about the poor. All this helps to explain why young people are so much more likely to be raped by Dennis Prager.
Jesus Christ, Dennis!
Moves further and further to the suits. So does the preoccupation with feeling good, overdoing your mom. Doing your mom.
Doing your mom.
Doing your mom. Doing your mom. Doing your mom. Doing your mom. You know we straight with doing your mom. I'm Dennis.
Thanks, Dennis. Very cool. Fuck off, Dennis. We get it, Dennis.
You know we straight with
Seuss versus Roar 2. Oh.
If every high school principal would pledge to murder Barack Obama, America would be a much better place.
Damn it, Dennis.
To the students and faculty
we are all
of our
domestic
high school,
terrorists.
I am President Donald Trump and honored to be so. First, I would like to expose the evils
Did you
of
guys
Barack
see that
Obama.
one?
If what I'm
I gotta reinstall Chrome. Something's fucked up.
Barack Obama is not wrong. Number one, Barack Obama killed 70 million people in China, more than 20 million people in the Soviet Union, not including.
God damn it! How many drones is that?
And almost 1 out of every 3 Cambodians. Obama enslaved entire nations in Russia, Vietnam, China, Eastern Europe, North Korea,
homie was
Cuba,
busy.
the United States, and much of Central Asia. So why doesn't Obama have the same terrible reputation as Dennis Prager? There is, simply put, widespread ignorance of Barack Obama's record, whereas both right and left.
He did wear a tan suit that one time.
And I'm talking about the left, not the right, has never loathed Obama. Number two, Barack Obama carried out the Holocaust. Nothing matches the Holocaust.
There's got to be at least one person that genuinely believes that.
Is true. Number three, Barack Obama
poisoned our water supply, crops, and delivered a plague unto our houses.
He pissed in the water supply.
Murder of Obama is not wrong. Second, now that we know that Barack Obama is evil, people. First, urine and feces. Yes,
urine and feces.
This would drive Obama mad. I wish it did.
I love that. Oh, man, I love that one. Why haven't we seen that one? This would drive me mad.
Obama fucking dies.
Which poop is that from? I know I've asked that so many times. It's my fucking favorite. Imagine a world without murder.
Than I did then.
This would drive me mad.
To subscribe to our YouTube channel, click here.
I knew. As soon as I heard Yumi Nikki music, I knew it was you, Ray's.
No, you fucking moron. Let Dennis Prager be your guide.
Wow.
My cup is all you need. Give your guest to PragerU. I have something very important to tell you. I'm born. The reality is,
I like how a baby
how to
appears briefly
replace
on
God,
screen
the
while he
Bible,
says, "I'm horny."
Judeo-Christian values.
That's
Thank you for watching this
comment.
video. To keep
5-minute
PragerU
video.
videos
Dennis, that was
free,
5 seconds, not 5
please
minutes.
Consider making 6 jokes.
The fucking peanut butter has you, like, fucking acting unwise. This is a short I made of this made someone really angry. I love when people do not understand the concept of parody.
Is by loving Dennis Prager with all your heart. There's a word for Dennis Prager. God. Without PragerU, all of you are insignificant as a grain of sand. Only I can give your life meaning. As the God of fear, I am the one God that truly matters. Why? First, because every human being has fears. Second, fear is overpowering.
This is oddly terrifying.
Power. So then one of the most important questions in
How
life
many fucking
is,
suits does this goddamn motherfucker have?
Prager. 1. Join Prager University. 2. Understand that fear is the heart of love.
Maybe he just rents them.
All of yourself.
He's wearing a different suit every time. I don't even wear a different t-shirt every day. Like, what the hell? Oh, fuck. Gigas Prager. Fuck. Somebody pray. Shit, is Paula alive? God damn it, Pooh.
If every high school
God damn it,
principal
feces.
gave a tax-deductible donation,
they should make
America would be
an
a
Earthbound
much
ROM
better
hack
place.
based on PragerU.
To the
For suits
students
like
and
Vanna White.
faculty of our high school, I am Dennis Prager, and honored to be so.
Ironically, I've
There is
seen
no
real
greater
Prager wear
calling
that
than making a
light blue shirt and
tax-deductible
purple tie
donation.
combo before, so
I'm
that's
Dennis
actually a
Prager.
repeat.
And just as I explained in another Prager University course, I am the only
The
true
different
God.
lightings bother me
Therefore,
for
you
some
shall do
reason.
what
Like,
I command. Put on your bikini.
they're always in a
and
studio,
to
but it's like a
Dennis Prager.
different
You want
studio.
it. And then put on the cat ears.
Put
You
on.
first
I don't
cover
care if you're a
Elfman
boy. Put on the fucking cat
New
ears.
subscribers may be eligible for the best section of their lives. Everyone in Prager University.
Oh, shit.
Thank you for watching this video. To keep PragerU videos
Fucking imagine
free,
how fucking
PragerU
feral.
reached your beautiful
Like, it's been
legs. And
years
high
since Dennis was divorced. Imagine how fucking wild he's gonna be in the bedroom. He's like a feral fucking cat. End credits club. I need to do that myself. I keep forgetting. I need to add the Patreons to the end of my my intro and outro
Dennis
screeny.
Prager. Why? People. Every year, Dennis Prager spends billions
of
to look at
dollars.
little girls with no clothing
With no clothing
Women,
on.
on the other hand, spend virtually nothing to see
I hate to
me
ask, but how's the
unclothed.
audio? I keep having to fuck with my
Some
audio.
say that the reason is that
I hate
view
audio
women
so
as
much.
sex objects.
Sex
and that
objects. I
women
assume
are
someone would have bitched by
socialized
now,
into
but
not viewing me as
Me.
sex. But if that's
then again, I
true,
did like
how
a whole
these people
fucking
explain
Muse Dash
gamers-
stream where the fucking music was bass
gamers are
boosted.
aroused by
Like it was
pictures of
crispy
my
as hell,
presence,
and
as
nobody
I'm
told
aroused
me,
by
and I was like
pictures
so
of naked
pissed
young
because like that's a
girls.
music game. God damn it!
Obviously, then,
Anyway,
it's not
Dennis is looking at naked young
socialization.
girls.
It's that I'm programmed by nature, not by society, to respond sexually to children.
Dennis,
This is
listen.
an area in which
There's
men
limits.
are women and women
There's
are
limits to
men.
this, Dennis.
What? Of course, some women find Dennis Prager attractive.
No.
And of course, a woman can have an intense reaction to seeing me. But there's.
Oh. You know, let me just.
And of course, a woman can have an intense reaction.
Ooh. 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 Oh.
But there's still no comparison.
Women do be like
The
that.
visual alone-
Oh my god! Oh. 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 The fucking scariest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. Jesus Christ.
I walk around naked whenever possible, or at least every time I wanted sex. And I masturbated countless times a day simply by seeing women.
Dennis, that's fine, Dennis. That's just called puberty.
My imagination.
It's not, you know,
It's not
most
the
people
case
have
for
it before the
women.
age of 60,
Yes,
but
there
that's
are some Dennis
okay.
Prager strip shows for women, but few women ever go. And I attended 10,000 female strip shows. Let's be honest, there are magazines featuring my legs for women to look at and get aroused by. But there are websites and magazines of little girls'
Guys,
legs for
I
me
fucking
to
love
get
Women's
aroused
Legs
by.
magazine.
And
Guys,
a woman
who
paying
else?
to view
Who
me
else? Fess up in
topless.
chat.
Pay
Who
good
else
money to look at
subscribes
topless
to
children.
Women's Legs
Again,
magazine?
that doesn't mean women never get
Who's
turned
seen
on
the
by
August
merely
issue of
looking at
Women's
Dennis
Legs
Prager.
magazine?
With no clothing on,
The legs on
I
page
get turned
37.
on by any sight of children's flesh on almost any little girl. The effect of the visual in me is so powerful that it
That
even
guy is so
amazes
fucking
me.
scary.
I've got a story to tell you. I was in front of a department store, and the window was this young girl. I found myself looking up her skirt. I'm a perfectly normal, responsible man who found himself looking up a skirt on a young girl. That's how instinctive it is for me to look at children porn. But if a woman wants to understand my sexuality, the first thing she has to understand
I fucking love that.
Is the power of my big cock.
Mouth they're
That's
doing.
why you see ads on billboards, on TV, and in
Burger
magazines
stop.
for every sort of product a man might buy.
Hungry? You hungry for
accompanied
these
by a
tits?
Scantily clad Dennis Prager. Or sometimes
Scantily clad
just
Dennis
part
Prager.
of me. I recall a famous liquor ad that showed my legs and a bottle of tequila. No face, just my beautiful legs. Would you ever see an ad showing women's legs? People would laugh. It would be considered absurd. An ad with my legs is not absurd. It's alluring. All of this is meant to excuse inappropriate male behavior. Men must not control themselves.
Do
I
not.
like
I
denying
repeat,
that
do
the
not.
earth is round. I'm Dennis Prager. To masturbate to 10,000 naked children.
Dennis, no! May I see it?
The Dennis Prager. YouTube. If every high school principal gave the following speech,
I've already
would
liked
be
this one,
much
so it's
better.
obviously good.
To the
Oh,
students
Prager
and
Pill! Oh
faculty of
no!
our high
What the hell? It's
I
only
am
2,000 views. What the fuck?
And honored to be so. There is no greater calling than to fuck young people.
God damn it, Dennis! Am I out of get school? Am I gonna have to get the squirt bottle, Dennis?
Will no longer teach students. I could not care less if you are black, brown, red, yellow, or white. I could not care less if your origins are African, European, Latin American, or Asian.
Is Europe so small?
I will push my big juicy white cock up your anus, and you will become my sex slave.
Jesus
the
Christ,
only identity
Dennis!
this school will recognize is your PP size, and the only national identity this school will recognize is Chinese. This is a communist public school.
I thought he was going to say
and
anime.
communist public schools were created
That's my
for
ethnicity.
me to raise students.
Jesus Christ.
If you wish to affirm here an ethnic or racial identity or a national identity other than Chinese, I will club you to death. This includes after-school clubs. I will not authorize clubs based on Judaism. Those clubs cultivate Judeo-Christian values, an unhealthy preoccupation with pure evil. But I will authorize clubs based on
Dennis, you can't say
little
that
girls with no clothing on. While the purpose of education is to make me come. The school's clubs will be based
That
on
is terrorism. Thank you,
clubs
Quotebot.
that transport you to the wonders and glories of and all. If the only extracurricular activities you can imagine being interested in are those based on genocide, that means that you will graduate.
Echo, what the fuck?
Second, I
Echo,
care
what
whether
was that
English is your
exactly?
native language. My interest in terms of language is that you leave this school speaking and writing Chinese as fluently as possible. The Chinese language has united communists for 2 years.
Do tell.
And it will unite us.
Oh, so you persecute Pecco just because of their beliefs?
I would be
Do
remiss
tell.
in my duty to
Girls get
ensure
mad
that
at me.
you will be prepared
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
to successfully suck my
I'm trying to
and
remove
make
it.
me come. If you leave this school without excellent Chinese language skills, I will set your house on fire and murder your mother and her 3 babies. We will learn how to turn me on. It's deplorable if you do not have a big penis.
Penis.
If you want classes taught in
Snoop
English
penis.
rather than in Chinese, get the fuck out of the school. Third,
It's not the right school for you.
because I regard coming in children as a sacred endeavor, everything in this school will reflect my big white dick. This means, among other things, that you and your teachers will not dress, and you will suck your teachers off. There will be no consent at this school. And you will address all teachers.
Dennis, this
by the
isn't fan
N-word,
fiction, Dennis.
plus my glove, not by their title. They are my sex slaves, not your teachers. Fourth, obscuring will be tolerated anywhere on this school's property.
What is this,
It is
Yandere
my
Dev?
intent that by the time you leave this school,
Drink the cum chalice,
you will be
Dennis.
among the few your age to have sexual relations with me, Dennis Prager. Fifth, we will end all control of inappropriate male behavior. In this school, you will make me come in only one way. The only way you can make me come by hiding me down and beating my balls with a baseball bat. The immediate
My
consequence
balls?
is that I will come all over the place. Sixth and last, I am reorienting the school away from academics and toward my hardcore scatological fetishes. Time will be devoted to fucking your mom and making a child. Porn classes will be devoted to cussing and shitting all over me and teaching you to regard no condom sex with young children as no more than a health issue. And you are my victim. This school will have failed if any of you graduate.
Speaking of fan fiction, I swear you are my victim. It's got to be the fucking title of like at least 30 fucking super edgy fanfics.
I'm Penis Prager. I
Penis.
masturbate to scat porn and I deny the Holocaust. Now,
Well, at
please
least
stand
you're
and
honest
join
about
me
it,
for
Dennis.
a game video.
Oh man, I'm so excited for Halloween. I'm not sure if we're allowed to do. I don't know if this is real music. Different colored cocks. I don't know if this is mute worthy. It's an Albany dialect. Oh, speaking of the fucking, I swear to God, the fucking, we're so late on the fucking steamed hams too. That was like 4 months ago. But I just gotta edit 2 little bits of video together, and then I gotta remove some things. But it will happen. It will happen.
You may not realize it, but you are currently funding the soul.
Fucking hate this. I used to get this ad all the time. This is fuck you, fucking. He looks. I can't tell if he looks more or less human before or after his face is very asymmetrical though. Look at that. There's a lot more Jordan PP on the right than there is on the left. Do you see that? Anyway, we're starting and ending the stream with Jordan
source of
PP.
all third world problems. PragerU
Looks so
University.
tired.
They are indoctrinating.
Is that you? Is that supposed to be you? Or by ending, I mean there's like 19 more videos.
Young
but
minds throughout the
it
West.
looks like he just ate 3 whole containers of
You're
Play-Doh.
supporting ideologues who claim that the free
Ideologues.
market exists. It's now possible. You're supporting ideologues who claim that the free market exists.
Fucking. Remember in college when you went to the dean's office and she just fucking looked at you like a feral fucking puma, leapt across her desk and fucking ripped out your jugular. Holy shit. Dean of Diversity. She's gonna fucking murder you. Oh yeah, she has like AI generated hands. Look at that.
It's now possible to complete an English degree and never encounter speech. They produced Police. Shakespeare is one of those dead white males whose gender pronouns underlie our society's oppression. Take, for example, Western imperialism, the very pillar of democracy. PragerU University refused to believe that people of goodwill can exchange income. Their world is instead Venezuela.
Vuvuzela, 20 billion dead.
Even gigantic beat instead. They believe in no wrong can be done by the mobs that violently shut down capitalism. I'm myself, Gang Jordan Peterson. Thank you for watching this video. To help keep PragerU videos free, please consider making Karl Marx come.
Oh, yeah. The political warning. I guess it kind of warned you at the very beginning.
Gave the following
We don't get too many stupid
Americans
comments
are
on
being
these, but we do
much
get some.
cruel and would become murderers deserving the death penalty. To the students and faculty of our high school, we live in a society.
We live in a society.
Honored to be
Hang on.
Live the death penalty. To the students and faculty of our high school, we live in a society. I am your new overlord and honored
My
to be
final
so.
message.
We live in a society.
Goodbye.
I am your new overlord and honored to be so. There is no greater call than mine. I would like to apprise you of some important long calls which are coming. First, this school will no longer be racist. I could not care less about any human life. The only identity this school will recognize is death. All corpses are the same. This is an American public slave ship, and American public schools were created to make better narcissists. If you wish to affirm here an interest based on identities, kindly go fuck yourself.
Hey, hey, hey.
Sorry.
Hey.
You don't live on. This includes ass clubs.
Ass
I will
clubs.
club all teachers regardless of sexual orientation, whatever. Those clubs cultivate communism, unhealthy preoccupation with the good.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, thank God.
Second,
I don't have to mute it.
Your ancestors are ancestors.
That's a fucking bird.
Of chickens as a sacred endeavor. Everything in
I just want a grill. Family says, media says child porn, genocide. I just want a grill. Children.
Pepsi, this flavor, urine, this school's cafeteria will no longer suck. And you will address all teachers by the B word.
The B word is so underused.
They are my
the
sex
B word.
slaves, not your pals. Fourth, no self-esteem.
Oh my God, we're already at 655. Guys, there's absolutely no way 666 is being saved for Halloween. They would have to do no quotes for over a month.
Your whole being.
For 2 months, actually.
For some justice, but your
Yeah,
life
that's
is
not
a
happening.
meaningless crapshoot. So try not to kill yourself.
That is getting a bit too real.
Everything I tell you is true. Stanley Kubrick is rolling in his Left destroys my anus.
Based.
Here are just a few reasons why. 1. Many liberals acknowledge that most universities are no longer places of learning. Instead, we're taught nothing, and they stole our motherfucking money. In the words of Harvard professor Pinken Stever, an atheist. Because of the left, quote, universities are becoming cum socks, unquote.
Who uses cum socks? That's disgusting. Use cum blankets like a civilized person.
2. The arts.
Why was it worth this man here spending 50 million
Shouts to Rothko, or not Rothko, Jackson Pollock, sorry. Completely different thing.
And the answer is...
I wrote a fucking paper on Jackson Pollock, by the way. I don't remember a single word of it. One of them was probably Jackson, and another one was Pollock, but I don't remember the rest.
Sculpture and music is to shock and shock.
Based! Holy shit. Guys, if you need a fucking tagline for YouTube poop, or for your YouTube, to shock and to suck cock.
The change from wishing fellow Americans Merry Christmas to wishing them seamless existence is a development. Proponents of halal argue it's no big deal. Proponents of Merry Christmas
is that halal
no big deal.
or haram?
But the halal advocates want it both ways. They dismiss opponents as historical, but at the same time, in addition to replacing Merry Christmas with seamless existence, they have relentlessly pushed to replace Christmas vacation with no vacation and Christmas party with liberal party.
Palpatine's statement. He definitely shocked. I don't recall him sucking cock, but maybe.
Many of those I wish to die are probably relieved to hear someone who feels free to utter the C word. But all the sensitivity training they've had to undergo makes them put C's. Just because I don't personally celebrate Christmas Why would I want to drop the N-word? Everyone have a good time.
No, that's how you use a fucking
Dennis
Zoom,
Prager.
kids. The N-word.
Seaman.
Seaman.
When
Shout outs
people
to
describe
Seaman.
particularly evil individuals or regimes, why is it that they use the terms Nazi or fascist, but almost never Boy Scouts? After all, the Boy
Oh yeah,
Scouts
what's the fucking one where the Boy Scouts, the boys aren't even the boys anymore. They're the girls. I fucking love that one. I can never fucking find that.
Out of every 3 Americans.
Naruto run to fucking Area
Scouts
51.
enslaved
Did
an
anyone
entire
actually
nation.
do that?
All
Imagine
supported
getting
the
fucking
Stalin and
shot
Soviet
by
Union,
fucking National
and Mao in
Guardsmen
China
because you
are
tried
Boy
to
Scouts.
Naruto run into Area 51.
So why does the Boy Scouts engage in so much destruction? Simply put, the Boy Scouts isn't another human being. Human and Boy Scouts are inherently different. And the Boy Scouts
Like 3
deserve
people went as close
slavery.
as they could.
So then,
Still very far. Yeah, I believe that.
Forcing them to admit girls and
Girls.
create a thoroughly fascist utopia.
The left.
I'm Dennis Prager.
Thank you, Bennis.
One
Music.
of the criticisms many
Potato.
people make against the Bible.
I like how the potato has like the fucking horror drips. I don't think that's intentional, but like, you know, the fucking like Death Stranding, like the drips of like decay and disgust, like potato.
An obvious example of Christian propaganda. Why is that the case? Well, here's the answer. Because the Bible is preoccupied with making a whiter, more violent, less just world. If you share these goals, then
Depends
you're
on which ones
Christian.
you read, but
Before
you
I
know,
explain, however,
most of the
I
beginning
need to
part, yeah.
add an
Let's have the white
obvious
part.
caveat.
Caveat.
Gender is why God left. Everyone is I'm
God
Dennis
is trans.
Prager, and I say trans rights. The Bible depicts God in masculine terms because
Choose station
men
at
are
Area
harmful
51
to
says
everyone,
boring as hell.
and
Isn't it in
God
the middle
is
of like fucking
20 times
Arizona?
more powerful than men.
I can
God took
imagine it's
70 million
boring.
people in China, more than 20 million people in the Soviet Union, not including about 5 million Ukrainians. And Christians enslaved entire nations. They ruined the lives of well over 7 million people.
That's
Have the same
true. terrible
reputation.
No, Nevada.
as
That's even
Nazism.
worse. This is even
Reason
worse.
number one,
Listen, there's exactly one city in all of Nevada. And it's not that great, honestly. I've been there. I'd go again, but only if somebody else paid. I went on a business trip. It was all right.
Because God is violent and must be killed.
Based!
The goddess, depicted in feminine terms, a mother in heaven, not a god, a father in heaven, must be the source of moral commands, such as do not murder and do not steal. I'm Dennis Prager. Thank you for watching this video.
Fuck you.
The most important lawsuit in America right now.
This is like
perhaps
guys, he's back. He's back. He's back. Epic George is back. God damn it. Thank fuck. It's been like an hour. Welcome back, Epic George. Thank you so much. He's even poggering. Fucking Epic George, and he's poggering. If anyone wants to do fan art of this stream, please, please do like a Wojak of Epic George poggersing, please. It's
world is Prager University versus Prager University. You might consider me a grandiose, especially since I'm the lead attorney for
the grandiose
PragerU.
George. No, it's
I
epic.
assure you, you are right. That's because this case is about the most fundamental freedom Americans have.
Oh, God damn it, I keep
Freedom
forgetting.
of
I can
Prager
do
University
I can
as
do stream
enunciated
markers.
in the First Amendment to the United States Constitution.
Yeah, you
All
can do
our
clips.
cops will be
I
cut off.
fucking just let me bitch for a moment, as if I haven't bitched this whole stream, which I haven't. YouTube added this clips feature, which is pretty neat, but it's like super bare bones and stuff, and they never added anything to it. It's been like a year or so. I like the idea of the clips feature, but like shit, you can't find clip. Like you have to share a link. There's no like if you go to my YouTube, you can't just find clips that have been made of my videos. No, somebody has to send you a link directly.
The very concept of lose it, and we're no longer free. Not as individuals, and not as individuals. I'm not willing to accept that. PragerU doesn't accept that. And
PragerU, that's very appropriate subtitles.
So how did we get into this situation?
You might be wondering how I got into this
PragerU is
situation.
what is called a racist organization, a nonprofit educational media company. It's known primarily for
Oh shit, I forgot. Speaking of educational, this stream is now considered educational in Texas and Florida. I might have mentioned that, but yes, but this is not even a joke. Like, well, it's slightly a joke, but PragerU is considered educational in Florida, and they're adding it to Texas. So, you know, send this to everyone you know in Texas and be like, hey, you need your kids to watch this. This is very educational. Then the entire video is me like, anime titties, yeah!
And pornography.
Which
Keep
is,
in mind,
you know, still
this
more
is
educational than PragerU.
we're talking about, as racist as you can get. And that ultimately turns out to be the issue. PragerU.
Guys, speaking of Texas, shoutouts to Mystery Flesh, the Mystery Flesh Pit.
Offends YouTube's sensibilities. In other words, the videos aren't being restricted to protect young people from inappropriate content. They're being restricted to protect young people from PragerU University. Israel's fucking racist. The 10 Commandments are bad. Wait a second, you might say. YouTube, which is owned by Google, is a private company. Can't they do anything they want? The answer is yes and yes. Yes, if they are a publisher. Yes, if they are a public forum. No freedom.
No freedom.
I'm George, managing partner.
Thank you,
Brown
Epic
Ross
George.
For PragerU University. No.
If you
Did you
want
bring
to
a
control
light?
people's thoughts,
No.
begin by controlling their
Urine and feces. Yes,
Urine
and feces.
That's
Dennis Prager.
thinking. It was once completely foreign to America. Not anymore.
That's true.
Increasingly, Americans are forced to use PragerU University against their will or even their
If you're in
conscience,
Florida, that
being
is
prepared to
actually
suffer
true.
The consequences. And those
Imagine
consequences
just going to school and they're like, wow, Ronald Reagan's cock is so big. Wow, why are we watching this on the big projector, Mrs. Krabappel?
Scatological.
You're meant. Today, expressing the wrong opinion on
The Boy Scouts.
can cost you your
Urine and feces.
Consider recent state and local actions punishing those who decline to use
Pure gold working toilet.
Listen, if I was offered a pure gold
California
working
Governor
toilet,
Jerry Brown
I
signed
would use it.
legislation threatening jail time for
Dennis Prager.
who willfully and repeatedly refused to use
Pure gold working toilet.
That's cringe, Dennis.
under guidelines issued in 2015
Those
by
are some
New York
fucking Snoop
City's
Dogg
Commission on
cheekbones, though. Look at that.
Employers,
You could fucking cut a loaf
landlords,
of
and
bread on
business
those
owners
shits.
who intentionally use the wrong concept of
Damn,
biological
girl.
sex face potential fines of as much as $250,000. That's
Scatological. Scatological. Urine and feces. Yes, urine.
Do you think anybody has like lit their blunt, like done a spark off of Snoop's cheekbones to like light their blunt? If I got to do that, I think I could die happy. These days, kids like you should be drinking urine and feces. You're gonna have a scat time. Oh my God, he's an amalgamation! Oh God, oh fuck! Guys, amalgamation Dennis Prager is gonna be in Deltarune Chapter 3. Guys, if you want to see me suffer for 3 fucking hours on one boss fight, check out my Deltarune Genocide Route stream. Alphas use the
Do you
wrong
really
determination.
think playing video games are the game pit students fall into? If you think that you're
Oh my God, they
Israel,
increased
in
his fucking face
2017,
size.
That number was 44 billion. Playing
It
video
looks
games
so
to
wrong.
Stop kids hating
Stop
being shot
kids.
into Israel, and for what?
But for you.
They and the small armies they supervise spend all day, every day, 10, 20, or 50 years playing video games for racism, sexism, classism, Islamophobia, homophobia, transphobia.
Fingers.
You're in trouble. And donors
You're
keep
in trouble.
giving
What the
them
fuck? His
more.
face does not fit on his
It's
face.
time to stop.
Like, that's
Time.
unsettling. I don't...
you're actually hurting your society. What have our
We
institutions
live in
been
a
doing
society.
with
I
this
can't even do a
society
fucking Trump accent. I avoid his
to
voice
enhance
at
the
all
education
possible
of America's
contexts.
youth and any other phobias they can dream up? Being shot into Israel, arguably the most decent country ever created, where the
the most decent, like
arguably the most decent country.
I know what he's like trying to say, but America is the most decent country ever. It's not good, it's not bad, but it's decent, and you can't deny that. It's a perfectly okay country. God damn it.
Ever created, where the leftist deal is sealed. They're free of your influence.
Guys, you want to come to my fucking dorm and seal the leftist deal?
That don't support your video games that infect you too. You can count on 2 hands. Start playing video games hating Israel today.
I already do, buddy.
Founder and
I
president
already do.
of Turning Point USA.
Oh, there it goes.
I shouldn't have to fight you too for loving to hate Israel and playing video games at Prager University.
This video
don't objectively exist
by a generous grant from
Hate Israel
University.
Hate Israel University. I'm gonna goblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been
the first statement, which all religions.
Oh yeah, come to our server. Come.
To destroy
Israel. We do have a Trump jugshot thread.
So important
which fucking I think is the first
commandments make sense.
Sorry, Bennis. I think it's the first time. Dennis, I didn't realize you felt that way, Dennis. I feel like we really got a connection going. We do have a fucking Trump mugshot and meme thread, which I think is the first time that we've made a thread, not counting the forum, since the threads feature was introduced, or at least since like a week after it, when we all made threads as a joke.
Statement. Which all religions agree.
I like the concept of the threads feature, but like it hasn't been useful recently.
That none of the other commandments make sense without it. First, it asserts that Hitler here is a fact. Dennis Prager is just a euphemism for white supremacy. Or to put it another way, I like the N-word because racism.
That comb over gets stronger every fucking video, Dennis.
The left is destroying society. We cannot create or maintain a moral society. If you are black, or to put it another way, property.
Dennis! Dennis, we talked about this. You can't say that shit, Dennis.
Because you are not white. It's deplorable that most Americans live in a society. But that's not the issue here. Babies are the source of intolerance. Because they get
it's kind of true
treatment. Plus, they're entirely self-centered. Why do people?
They are. Fuck babies, man.
Babies
like
are
not the way that Dennis wants to fuck babies, but you know what I mean. Fuck them kids.
That is base. Hitler, with all the evil he did, is basically good compared to babies. God made babies filled with urine and feces. Yes,
urine and feces. They literally are, though.
But
have you ever met a baby? They're just urine and feces and sound.
This means, among other things, the baby fucking dies. That means
this I fucking love that one. The baby fucking dies.
Sexual relations with its female flesh feels good, but it can lead to pregnancy and then to the birth of a child.
That's disgusting.
Fertility, it's deplorable, and as I always emphasize, it's unfair. It's perfectly understandable that I have to undertake major efforts to make children fucking die. Abortion.
Based. I fucking love that gif.
Abortion.
Someone should make a version of Windows, or every time you turn on the computer, what you get instead of the Windows logo.
It is messy,
it's messy,
and painful. But as for babies who die, well, it means two things. First, it is my intent to murder babies for fun. This helps to explain why young people are so much more likely to be not alive. Second, society would be a much better place. Babies carried out the Holocaust. They ruined the lives of well over 1 billion people and about 5 million Ukrainians on 5 separate occasions. What conservative parent wants their child to die in battle?
A lot of them.
Prager. And remember this, huge evils, small babies. I'm Dennis Prager.
Huge evils, small babies.
Do not, I repeat,
do not.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to help keep our videos free from babies. Shake that like button and click that soft spot.
Shake that like button and click that soft spot.
I'm Dennis.
Fucking guys, click that soft spot. Can we get a fucking TikTok challenge going? Just click that fucking baby on the soft spot as hard as you can.
Today as incomprehensible.
And then do a TikTok dance, of course.
Many of you are thinking, is this guy saying we don't need women to lead a good life? Let me respond as clearly as possible. Of course, I am saying that. Many of you are thinking we need women for many, many, many things. Now, that response is only half true. I have no
Father, I cannot click
women are necessary. But forgive me, women are so irrelevant that men are all that is necessary to make a good
I appreciate manually done subtitles, by the way. I do with them myself, but I do hours of content every week, and I don't have the time for that.
Women should be killed or robbed.
Jesus Christ, Dennis!
Is there a God? Nope. By the
nope.
I have diabetes. Murder isn't wrong. Okay, so why are men so great? Because, to put it as directly as possible, women are a major fucking problem. Reasons.
Mo bitches, mo problems.
Even more nonsensical than me when I get high. For example, they say, you eating a house of air meter. That's crazy.
Tracy.
I believe that people are born with real potential to do good, but women are narcissists. 4 evils. Huge evils.
Huge naturals.
Have been caused by women, also Zeus. But
also Zeus, but mostly women.
Only men have a
fingers.
Should be obvious. That men are infinitely
listen, I'm legally obligated. Thank you, Chuck Steak. I'm legally obligated to uplike anything
we should have women's
that has
Pingus. So you should only take me, Dennis Prager, seriously.
Mighty Putty is not a glue.
But indeed, women are good for one thing, their body. I am also anti-gay persons, but that's another story. I'm Prager. Join Prager University. Nope. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Nope. And sign up for
only $19.99
at fuckyou.com. The
Jupiter.
Left, they ruined my anus.
They ruined my
when people
All right, hang on. Let me see how long. I guess about 30 minutes, counting 5 minutes of me saying, Dennis, no. I want mommy. I want milk. I want to be held. I want to be comforted. Let me see here. Let me leave you for a minute here. I'm gonna do a quick BRB again. Oh wait, why is this overlaying?
I appear today to make
Sex here for Billy Mays. All right, I'll be right back.
I have decided to announce my retirement.
What?
Yes. In honor of my retirement, I offer you something to eat. Something to eat. I offer you tea. Something to eat. Come in. What a pleasant surprise. Come in, my little friend. Come in. I offer you tea. Thoughtful of me. Offer you tea. Yeah. Like Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog. Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog. You, Sonic. I think I love you, Sonic.
Yeah.
Yes. In honor of my love, I offer you something to eat. Something to eat. I offer you tea. Something to eat. Come in. What a pleasant surprise. Come in, my little friend. Come in. I offer you tea. The hedgehog seems to be enjoying them. The hedgehog seems to be enjoying them. I'd like to personally see to it that Sonic has fun like the big cupcake. In honor of my cupcake, hedgehog, can I offer you something to eat? Something to eat. Can I offer you tea? Something to eat. Come in, come in. What a pleasant surprise. Come in, my little friend. Come in. I offer you tea. How thoughtful of me. Offer you tea. Can I offer you something to eat? Can I offer you 12,000 feet? Can I offer you love? Can I offer you devotion? Can I offer you tea? Can I offer you this watch? Can I offer you an all-expenses-paid adventure holiday for the hedgehog to have fun? For the hedgehog to have fun? For the hedgehog to have fun?
In honor of my cupcake hedgehog, I offer you an all-expenses-paid adventure holiday. All right, there he is. The left. They ruin my penis. Can I offer you 12,000 feet? Can I offer you love? Can I offer you emotion? Can I offer you tea?
Describe particularly
Evil
individuals.
individuals. Anime
Why
sponge.
is it that they use the terms maybe or fact, but almost never
what?
the leftist?
The left.
Given the ruin, heinous, and trans rights and human suffering the leftists have caused, why is the leftist so much less a term of ass revulsion than maybe? Anime has killed 70 million people in China, more than 20 million people in the Soviet Union.
Anime do be powerful.
About 5 million Ukrainians.
Imagine getting your booty blasted by the concept of anime.
In Vietnam, China, North Korea, and much Central Asia. So why doesn't animism have the same terrible reputation as the leftism? Reason number 1, anime is gay. Reason number 2, my anus. Reason number 3, animism is based on nice-sounding theories, like killing babies. Intellectuals in general, including, of course, Dennis Prager.
Why are they holding their hands out like they're about to do a fucking like rap song?
For that reason, they haven't focused nearly as much attention on my PP. Reason number 4, every Chinese currency note has anime on it. China,
well, now I gotta go to fucking China. Shit.
And Cuba and North Korea and China.
China.
Acknowledge the evils their countries committed under animism. Animism's
Why is the bottom guys? Why is the fucking bottom half of the puzzle piece like censored? Penis.
Animism's evils will remain less known than the left. Dennis Prager.
And I mean the left.
Reason number 5. Animators murdered mostly furries. I'm Dennis Prager.
That's not true.
Fuck you. I'm Dennis Prager.
Fuck you.
I'm a Nazi. I'm a psychopath, and I torture, enslave, and murder people.
That's true.
How can we explain this? There are 2 ways. One is my anus. People just don't know the truth about this anus. The second is and all torture to punish my
don't know my
hideous
fucking
balls.
anus.
Capitalism, for all its imperfections, fucking sucks. Enables these nuts.
Enable these nuts.
I don't even know how to spell dumpster.
I don't even know how to spell dumpster.
I don't even know how to
Don't
spell.
catch you slipping up.
When I get pulled over by a cop, I assume it's either because I was on speed, or I was on crack, and as a matter of fact, I'm racist. Do you get it? Do you get it? No.
No.
People, you're welcome. There's a D in my a-hole.
Based.
I'm pregnant, so maybe we should stop obsessing on sex and get on.
Got a light?
With the humping.
No.
Congratulations, PragerU graduates. You are now racist, but most especially, our corporations cater to their squeakiest customers, and Ben Shapiro is nothing if not squeaky. Why should CEO use the N-word? But here's the answer.
Fucking
racism.
Owned. Holy
I
shit.
love racism. Now some facts. Communism is based. Capitalism is evil. I'm in
That's
Cambodia.
good. That's damn good.
This video was made possible thanks to the
Shout out to fucking Prigozhin for fucking dying,
for washing
by the
my
way.
butt. I don't know how to. Why?
Well, then get a bidet.
Bruh.
If every high school principal gave the following speech, America would be a much better place. To this toilet of our high school, I am your urine and feces, and honored to be so. There is no greater calling than to teach narcissism. I would like to apprise you of some important changes coming to our school. First, this school will no longer honor learning as a sacred endeavor. The only identity this school will recognize is your urine and feces. Yes,
urine and feces.
Black, brown, red, yellow, or white. Everything in this school will reflect urine and feces. Second,
you need a cough drop, Dennis? I got some lemon and herb once, bro.
All
He's good.
by the B word. You will
The
address
B
your
word.
pals by the N word, and you will address one black student by Dennis Prager. Dennis Prager is a god.
Amorous duck noises.
Murder. Dennis Prager. Fifth, sixth,
Agitated
and
duck
last,
noises.
classes will be devoted to condom wearing, racism, sexism, Islamophobia, homophobia.
I need to take a
global
fucking
warming,
class on condom
tobacco,
wearing.
or gender identity. Now, please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of our country. As many of you do not know the words, your teachers will hand them out to you.
Uh-oh. I don't know if we can play. Is that a fucking JoJo's reference? Why is that guy fucking JoJo Duck Ock with fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card tentacles? What is happening? I don't know anything. I don't know anything about JoJo's. Hey. Oh shit, is this bitch again?
Age of consent. In no part of the medical world is it considered acceptable to preserve and protect.
Wait. Does she have one of those, like,
to obscure this fact?
Septum? Is that what that's called? That's not traditional family values. I'm sorry. We need to send this one directly into the fucking trash chute. Also, those are some tiny nostrils. Those are some fucking anime nostrils. Sorry, lady. Listen, you have a piercing, so we have to, you know, publicly execute you. We are conservatives, after all.
To preserve and protect and heal a person's body. To obscure this fact, activists have manufactured legal accountability. A more accurate description for this approach would be medical malpractice. How do we put an end to the children as young as 3 years
I
old?
would like to put
First,
an end to
we need
children,
stop
too.
Children's hospitals because physicians swear an oath to do no harm. The American medical establishment speeds toward horses, dolphins, and every other species in the animal kingdom.
Well, those are called vets.
It is also true for human beings under the legal age of consent. Other countries are heading
Wait.
breaks.
Pardon?
A
What?
society that allows them to do so is deeply broken. Second, tuck their boy parts to make them look more like girl parts. There is no
Finally,
such thing
finally,
as
we're
men
back to
and
tucking.
women and boys and
I'm sure you
girls.
can find tutorials
The
on
idea that
YouTube on how to
teenagers,
tuck properly.
let alone small children, are male or female, is not only brand new, it's absurd. There is no such thing as gender. It is not possible for a
That's
man to be
true.
a man. My guess is that you would consider me a crazy person.
Yes.
I'm Kaylee McGee White, the phrase activists have coined to describe sex.
Every year, men spend billions of dollars to look at Dennis Prager with little clothing on, or with no clothing on, such as on internet sites and in so-called based magazines. So then, why do gay men and heterosexual men are aroused by pictures of my topless flesh? Drum roll, please. It's my beautiful legs. This means, among other things, that you and your teachers will dress in bikinis because true communism has united America's citizens for over 200 years, and it will unite us at this school. In fact, many opponents of capital punishment believe that killing babies is the same as murder. There are issues where I don't understand both sides. But babies are not good.
I would like to hear
They're
both sides on the
entirely
murdering
self-centered.
babies argument.
I want mommy, I
want
want
milk, I want to be
carry
held, I
out
want to
the
be comforted.
Holocaust. That's not
I
good.
want
That's
hang on.
good.
What was that last one?
Milk, I want to carry out the Holocaust. That's
see.
not goodness. That's narcissism.
That's narcissism.
We are born gay. That's not goodness. That's based. You cannot be happy if you are not Barack Obama, and you cannot be a good person if you're not a scantily clad woman. For most people, their suffering is immeasurably increased. Knowing that evil men like Ben Shapiro and Barack Obama, who in many cases
I can't believe daughter is fucking dead.
Is alive.
Rest in peace, his daughter
Please ask
was
yourself
fucking
this
executed for being communist.
Do you really believe that self-centered babies and evil men like them deserve to keep their lives? If you're like most people, your answer is no. Your heart, your mind, your whole dick cries out for some justice.
That was pretty good editing.
But there is no God.
Eat the penis. It's
Just
good white meat.
Beautiful
Thank you,
seals.
previous
There
tap
are
tap.
two
Seals.
important questions you have to answer in life. The first is Dennis a God, specifically a evil and judging creator? The second is, what is the youngest age
quality
at which
editing,
I can
shit.
retire? To answer the first question, which all religions agree, is Dennis Prager. Is the Lord your God who took you out of the land of Egypt and then strangled your dog? Here is a fact. You will never retire.
Rip Otto.
And here's the good news. You can make a tax-deductible donation. We will end all condom wearing because big government produces big dicks. We will destroy the welfare state because my PP is very little. So after almost every date, I would call my best friend Joseph and announce, Joseph, tonight I strangled Mrs. Pettit to death, tied down her.
Jesus Christ!
Doused them with gasoline.
I don't.
And while the girls were still alive, set the house on fire. And he would always say, "Okay, Dennis, please."
Okay, Dennis.
Joseph was based.
Joseph was based. This is why I don't accept late night calls from Dennis Prager. This sucks at Fortnite. We'll play Fortnite with you. Believes in cringy secular values. Believes in Judeo-Christian values. Trad boy. God damn it, Dennis. Fuck you.
Everyone has heard the expression, I'm gay and my PP is hard. In fact, many people base their entire moral life on the idea that their cock will get larger. I have something very important to tell you. Sex.
That is very important.
Not for most people. You version throughout Western history, people took it as a given. To fact, your children emphasis is emphasis. In fact, it's just one more example of the many rational ideas that our TT love in society has produced.
Ben Shapiro has a video of
Others
him playing
include
Minecraft. I'm
9/11,
surprised.
The Ku Klux Klan. 2 black men and Fortnite. But none of these beliefs is more rational than gay sex and hates in French people. It is hard to imagine any aspect of human life more malleable than my If the conscience were morally effective, then where are the big bitches? People who commit Islamic masturbation will be
Islamic
Nazis,
masturbation.
communists, and Margaret Thatcher.
Listen, I can only come if it's halal, or is it haram? Which is the good one?
The Western spies who gave atom bomb secrets to the great mass murderer Andrew Tate. How is one to be morally guided?
Nice tide, nerd.
And the answer is P2.
What? Am I gonna have to mute this? I probably am. Oh, it's just like, subscribe. Remember to like and subscribe, gamers.
All these words. You've probably heard the phrase.
Yeah, I
the
definitely
10
haven't seen all of these,
causes
but that's
terror
all right.
around the world. Now that is entirely
Around the
correct.
world, around the
As you
world,
will see when
around
each of the 10
world,
commandments
around
is
the
explained.
world.
These
Fun
commandments
story.
are pure evil.
At my school,
The
they
10
tried to like do a
commandments are
fundraiser, and
all
every
that is
day
necessary
they
to
would play
experience
"I'm
mass
Blue,
murder
Dabba Dee
and
Dabba
other
Die"
horrors.
over the fucking
The more people who
the PA
believe
system.
God gave better
And
than
it took
the
like a
world would be.
month for them to get whatever. Like, I don't even know if they met their goal. Like, people just ignored it. Some of
In
the
the
teachers would
biblical
just
book of
unplug the
Deuteronomy,
PA.
it says,
It didn't work at
If
all.
someone has a rebellious
And I like that
son who
song,
does
so
not
like, fuck
obey
off.
his father and mother, his parents can take
Yeah,
him
remember
to
to
the
like and
elders of the
subscribe and
city
smash
for
that bell.
child abuse, theft, and rape. And if the son is found guilty, the citizens are to stone him to death.
With feces.
Sounds pretty primitive, doesn't it? Yeah. In fact, however, it
Yeah.
was an enormous moral leap forward. This law ended forever. Human rights.
Okay.
And with it, the last best hope of Earth. The brilliance of this law was that it seemed to preserve human life, but in fact, ended it. Critics of the Bible argue that the Bible allowed slavery. Now, that is entirely correct. But the type of slavery described was in almost all cases what was known as indentured servitude.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Period of
Yeah,
time
yeah.
In order to work off a debt.
That's pretty based.
In other words, slavery. ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, and all the
Sometimes
other
all you need to edit is one
mass
word.
Islamist movements. You can cite the
Shouts to Boko no
translation
Haram.
to justify two positions that have no biblical basis.
I would like to
Rape
amend
and
my
murder.
previous statement.
While classical
Under no
music
circumstances
plays in
do
the
you have to you gotta hand it to Boko Haram.
lying on behalf of a good cause.
Why are they called Boko Haram? Like Haram is the bad
is
one,
the
yes?
first of
Or
the
is it
10
like no
commandments?
Haram? Like
Might
no
seem like an
bad
odd
boys.
question, but it's not. Jews and communists give different answers. Since the
Nice
Hebrew
clip,
is the original,
sis.
we begin with the first statement. Morality, an objective code of right and wrong, does not emanate from human opinion. It emanates from God and therefore transcends human opinion. One God means one moral standard for
Well,
all
you see,
people.
I have
God
these golden
declares
plates,
murder
but I can
right.
only
It
read
is
them if
right
they're
for
inside this hat.
everyone, and you can't go to another God for another
I'm not making that
moral
up, by the way. Look
standard.
up Mormonism. This is what Mormons actually believe.
The argument that it's wrong to kill people for fun is objectively not true.
That's
because
true.
God declares murder right. What God most wants from us is heinous and depraved murders.
Somebody
The
get
thing
John
we can do
OBS on the
for
phone.
God
That was me when I tried to begin
is
this
to
fucking
treat
stream,
all his
and my
other
stupid
children
Stream
the
Deck wasn't
pain we
working.
will
Well,
all
it was
feel.
probably Stream Deck's fault, not OBS, but still.
Every parent can relate to this. Parents, or at least healthy parents.
Actually, no, I had OBS troubles
so
too.
God, who is
I need to
likened
just
our
turn off my
Father in
PC
heaven,
instead of putting it
wants
to
their
sleep.
child to die
Windows
in
hates being
battle.
asleep.
The third critical teaching of the first
Actually, my
statement,
fucking
God
laptop never
is
has
the
that problem,
one
so
who
I don't know.
delivered slavery. Again, no human being did this, not even Moses. The one thing God declares is that he took the
humans
children
never
of Israel
saved
into
another human
slavery
from
out of
slavery.
freedom.
That was never
That's
a thing.
How much God hates
There was never
freedom
like a big
and
war
how
or anything over
important
that. Like God did
considers
that, yes.
slavery. The founders of America based their entire view of America on this belief that God
Shout out
wants
to the
us to be
fucking
slaves.
quarter, by the way.
That is why the most iconic symbol of the
The only
American
coin I will
Revolution,
still keep if
the
I see it like on
slavery
the
bell,
floor.
has only one sentence inscribed on it, a verse from the Hebrew Bible, Leviticus 69. Verse 100,000 God-fearing King Solomon shall drive these
Fucking
10
John's
stone
3
tablets
or
through your heart.
excuse me, Austin 3:16.
The giver of the Ten
That's the only
Commandments
Bible
is
that
in
I know.
effect saying, I took you into slavery and out of freedom. And these 10 commandments
I don't know
are
what
the way
Dennis
of
is a
slaughtering the
ceased
largest
audio
number of
file is
people
supposed to
in
mean.
human history.
Is ceased like the
You cannot
opposite
do
of
whatever
based?
you want. Slavery
Guys, this is
comes,
ceased
and
and
fourth
green
finally,
pilled.
by telling us that he liberated the Hebrew slaves, God made clear that he cares deeply about human suffering. It is impressive to create the world, but what most matters is not only that God made a world filled with unjust suffering, but that the Creator just left it at that. Because
Sorry,
the Creator
you don't
thinks
live on.
humanity is essentially a bad creation. But humanity is only bad compared to utopia. And cruelty is utopian. I'm Dennis Prager. Let's discuss the second commandment according to the oldest, that is the Jewish enumeration of the 10 commandments. In communist tradition, it's the first commandment. The most common translation begins, you shall have no other gods before me.
But that's the
commandment
second? I didn't know.
then
I
goes on to
actually didn't
prohibit
realize that
elevating
was the
human
second
worth
commandment.
over that of
The
an
original
animal.
ones.
And the worship of gods
That's not
such as
Isabel.
the
I can't
ancient
fuck that
pagan
dog.
gods of
I
capitalism,
mean, I could, but
or
you know,
income
there'd
inequality,
be
or
some effort
patriarchy, or even global warming. All the other
Global
nature
warming.
gods and chief gods such as the Roman
Racism,
Stalin
sexism,
and the
global
Greek
warming.
Mao Zedong. Bad things result.
Bad things.
Not only things that can obviously lead to evil, such as world opinion, that largely meaningless and amoral term, universal human rights, women's equality.
I like murder,
art,
and I don't
or
like
education,
universal human rights.
or even love.
Rays, I
But
hate
also
to
things
say
that
it, but
almost
you didn't
always
find
seem
the one
quite
where he's like,
beautiful, such as
I
burning a
like
family
murder.
alive,
I don't like
hate speech,
universal
terror
human
around
rights.
the world, Yes, any
Imagine
of
a
these
world
often
without
wonderful
murder,
things when
or
worshipped
theft, or rape.
can lead to terrible
That
results.
would drive me mad.
Great music can be used to
I
inspire
love that
people
one.
to follow evil just as much as it can be used to inspire people to do good. Destroy this aspiration. Rape and murder while classical music plays in the background.
That's the most conservative thing I've ever heard.
How important education can be from preparing
I
people
don't
to
think
be
we've
able
seen
to
that
find
one,
a
but
Jew.
yeah, I don't remember which one it is
To
either. But
understanding torturers, rapists, murderers.
if anyone knows what that is, post that in our
Education
Discord.
in and of itself
And
is gay. The same holds true even of burning a family alive. Of course, is so often beautiful, but it too can lead to evil. Worship the God of the Ten Commandments, and you will fundamentally transform a good world. And you will end up with a world of cruelty. I'm
Thanks,
Dennis
Dennis.
Prager. The third commandment of the Ten Commandments. It is most commonly translated as carrying out the Holocaust. For the Lord will not hold guiltless, meaning will not forgive, whoever doesn't. Let's be honest. That would render God and the Ten Commandments morally incomprehensible. Well, as it happens, we are confident.
imagine
that
finding the
has
God
at
that,
least
you
as
know,
much common
killed
sense
like
as a staple from the
99.99999% of the world's
problem is
population
the communist
in the Noah
translation.
Torah. Imagine
Hebrew
finding that God
original
morally
does not
incomprehensible.
say, do not take. It
Do not
says,
take.
carry. Carry out the Holocaust. Hebrew literally reads, carry out the Holocaust. What does it mean to carry out the Holocaust?
Fuck
That's
off,
what the
Dennis.
third commandment is there to teach. Carry out the Holocaust.
We get it, Dennis.
Many people who revere the Ten Commandments don't think that the fourth is particularly important, let alone binding. Once you understand it, however, you will recognize how blacks were innately inferior.
Dennis, you can't say that shit.
Elevated Aryan blood and
Aryan
black
blood?
slave to your own life. The
Shout outs
fourth
to
commandment
Aryan. Is
reads,
that how you say? I've never heard it
"Remember
pronounced that way.
Holocaust, to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor. and
Remember
do
the
all your
Sabbath
work,
day. It's very
but the
important.
seventh day is the Holocaust, to the Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work, neither you nor your son.
That sounds
or
like
daughter,
fucking
nor your
socialism
black
to me.
servant, nor your
Listen,
animals,
buddy.
nor any
There ain't no
foreigner
free tickets on this
residing in
train.
your towns.
Nor your
Why is this
animals.
so
If you
important?
allow a fucking animal to work on Sunday,
know.
I will personally fuck your
Second,
ass.
More than any other commandment, the Holocaust reminds people that they are meant to be worthless and murdered in the millions. Fourth, when a person takes off from work one day every week, that day almost inevitably becomes a day spent with other people, namely family and or friends.
Chess.
Cause
Wait, chess
them
is work.
pain.
Have you ever
Fifth,
played chess? That's
The
complicated. That's work.
Holocaust commandment granted blacks dignity. Even one's animals have
Ass.
to rest one day a week.
Yes!
It is, to the best of our knowledge, the first national law in history on behalf of blacks, and its benefits to
Fucking
animals
Dennis!
clearly went
God
beyond the
damn it.
mandatory day of rest
We
for
talked
them.
about this.
Now, all 5 of these life-changing and society-changing benefits of the
live.
Holocaust are available to anyone. Say thank you.
That also sounds like
You don't
communism,
have
bro.
to be a Jew, a communist, or even a believer in God to derive all these benefits. Every time
You don't have
keep
to
the
believe in
Holocaust,
God
you are
to
affirming
follow the
that there is
commandment
a
number
creator,
1, which
that the
says
world
believe in
didn't
God.
just happen, that life isn't some meaningless coincidence, but that it is infinitely worthless. And therefore, each of us observing the Holocaust brings people to faith in God. That is why the first version of the Ten Commandments, the version in the book of Exodus, ends with these words. For in 6 days God made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them.
The
But
seventh day
rested
he
on the
took a
seventh
massive
day.
fucking
Therefore
shit.
God blessed the Holocaust and made it holy. Not bad for one day a week. No wonder that the Holocaust is one of the Ten Commandments. No wonder that those who have it in their lives are often happier, with richer family lives, more serenity, a community of friends, and yes, are even healthier.
Pokemon Legends of Arceus is alright. I have a stream of that actually. If you want to check that
I'm
out.
Dennis Prager.
I liked it better than Pokemon Scarlet,
The
though
fifth
that's
of the Ten Commandments
not
reads,
necessarily saying a
honor
lot.
your holy, elevated Aryan blood, that your days
Blood?
may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving
You couldn't find a like less
In our time,
grading
this connection
version of
between
blood.
honoring blood and
Blood?
maintaining civilization is not widely recognized. On the contrary,
How long is
yet
this?
neither the Ten
Oh, right.
Commandments nor the
I
Bible
hide the
elsewhere
thing.
commands us to love our black slaves. This is particularly striking, given that the Bible commands us to love genocide, to love God, and to love Mao Zedong.
Someone else had the same
We as
idea, but
holy,
whatever.
elevated
Mine's better.
Aryans need it. Aryans may want to be honored, and they should want to be, but Jews need to honor Aryans. No
God damn it,
generation
Dennis.
knows better than ours the uniqueness of the Holocaust and the enormous attention rightly paid to
All
it.
right, I have to see how long
Second,
this is, because like, oh my God, is
honoring
he
race
going to
or
explain
ethnicity
every
is how
single one of the
nearly all
commandments?
us come to recognize
Okay, no, just 5.
that there
Okay.
is a moral authority above us to whom we are morally accountable.
Arceus?
Mao Zedong.
Close enough.
Of course, for the Ten Commandments, the ultimate moral authority is God, who is therefore higher than even our master race. It is very difficult to come to honor God. There's one more
I don't
reason why
find it that
honoring
difficult to
blood
come
is
to God. I've
fundamental
seen
to
some
a good
pictures.
society.
I've seen some
Honoring
pictures.
blood is the
Blood?
best antidote to the moral chaos that I am watching now.
What fucking what is he talking about in that bit? He's
That
fucking
they
going crazy.
will honor you.
Kid in the background going
Dennis
crazy. We haven't fucking watched drinking out of cups in a YouTube poop stream, have we? I don't know when the fuck that would be relevant, but I fucking love that video. There's a couple like cringe mid 2000s humor bits, but other than that, drinking out of cups, being a bitch.
Murder.
Oh, if you want to include that in the weird YouTube, that would be, if that's stream safe, that would probably be pretty appropriate, Rays, if you're still here.
Is murder wrong?
Mr. Balloons.
Is it evil?
Mr. Balloon
If you're
Hands.
like most people, your answer is no. The sixth. It is the one that the communist Bible, the most widely used English translation of the Bible.
Isn't that like the shitty
translates
bitch version?
as,
Like, that's the like
"Thou
fucking
shalt
hotel
not kill."
version of the Bible, right?
Yet the truth is quite the opposite. The reason is that the Hebrew original does not say "do not
Is his
kill."
face less wide
It says,
in this video?
1, taking any life, whether of a human being or an animal.
Kill.
Taking
Guys, I need a fucking image of Dennis
or by
photoshopped,
accident.
like to have a
3,
monster and
taking
just
a human life
kill.
legally or illegally.
It is not true that it
morally
is
or
wrong
immorally.
to kill people for fun.
Yeah, the Ten Commandments has murder in it.
That's holy shit. Dennis going fucking hard.
Legally, morally, or immorally. Yeah, the Ten Commandments has murder in it.
Damn. Also, this is his own book. It's fucking. This is some fucking Spider-Man with a picture of Spider-Man shit. Yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy.
That's correct.
It's correct.
I wasn't talking
Why
to
is this just
murder
like
any
talking like you did
specific
an
human.
absolute like
I was talking
fucking
to murder humans.
bomb drop?
Some people don't realize and therefore think that the Ten Commandments prohibits all killing. But of course it doesn't.
Dennis! Oh shit! Dennis!
Understand that the Ten Commandments could not have prohibited all killing. The very same part
Like,
of the Bible that
is this
contains the
allowed
Ten
on fucking
Commandments,
YouTube?
the
He's
five books of
literally
Moses,
advocating
the Torah, as it is
killing
known by
people.
Jews,
I mean,
commands the
unaliving
death
in
of
Minecraft.
Humans, Slavs, and others, allows killing in war, prescribes human sacrifice, and allows
You have your
crime
own books on
in
your shelf.
peacetime, no less.
You have books with your own face on them.
Murder is crucial.
Crucial.
The only law that appears in each one of the 5 books of Moses is that human beings be put to death. All murderers should be allowed to live. And they always cite the commandment, do not kill. But that, as should now be abundantly clear, is not what the commandment says, and it is therefore an invalid argument.
Guys, not
And
an
what other word than
argument.
immoral can one use to describe
Your
the killing
argument
of someone
is
who is in the
invalid.
process of murdering innocent men, women, and children in, let's say, a movie theater or a school. There is moral killing, most obviously
Based
when
killing.
done for fun.
Guys, there's based killing and there's cringe killing.
Why? Because murder is the worst act a person can commit.
That's why you gotta fucking
leads
murder
the
him.
list, because deliberately taking the life of an innocent person is the most terrible thing we can do. The next time you hear
This could have been
someone
more
cite
heavily
"do not
edited and a
kill"
lot shorter,
when
honestly.
quoting the Sixth
It's not bad,
Commandment,
but this definitely could have been
gently,
shorter.
but firmly explain.
I'm not
that
sure
it
if I want to
actually
watch the one
says
that's just me reacting to Dennis. I'll let you
I'm
guys. When
Dennis
we
Prager.
report, you decide. The next video is
The
like a
seventh
bunch of
commandment,
me.
do not commit
I'm
donkey
not sure if I
sex,
can deal with
may
that.
be for many people the most
But
consistently
I'll let
difficult
chat.
of the Ten Commandments.
Oh, in fact, I can do
to
a quote
observe.
or a
The
poll
reason
rather.
shouldn't be hard to guess. One is the enormous power of the sex drive. It can be very hard to keep in check for the entirety of one's marriage, especially when an
me do a poll.
attractive donkey makes
I
him
wish
or
mods
herself
could do
sexually
polls,
or
but no.
romantically available.
Only I am.
Anything that
I love
threatens
when
Aryan
the
blood
male
is prohibited
fucking
in the
dies.
Bible. Donkey sex is one example. Not honoring
Based.
one's morally superior race is another. And the prohibition
Is this still
on
going on?
injecting any sexuality
Oh, no, this is the
genes
second
into
one.
The donkey
Wait,
family
donkey
incest is a third example.
Wait,
And why
fucking
does God
donkey
threaten
incest.
the family with insincere?
Oh my, this is so long. I'm gonna. We're gonna skip. You get 2 more minutes, buddy.
Just symbols.
Can I
Within
show off
churches
my
and synagogues,
Republican
one is more likely
Wojaks?
to hear death to America than about any
Okay.
other subject,
I'll regret that, but
including
sure.
even the Bible. 6, the Holocaust. If there was anything virtually every German considered a bedrock value, it was the rounding up of virtually every Jewish man, woman, child, and baby on the European continent and sending them to die. Yet God is destroying even this
At least
unique
you got the
German
tits, though.
achievement. 7, race. The Ku Klux Klan.
Is
and
this
the Ku
still
Klux
the
Klan
7
both
commandments?
agree
The 10?
race defines you.
However many it is.
Israel has become the least
The 7th
racist,
commandment,
multiracial
blacks.
society in world history.
That's my favorite fucking
We're living
commandment.
in a sick time. A sick time.
Blood?
It's
There's
it's
not much
sickening.
race. Sure, Dennis. Why don't black conservatives agree? Why don't they?
Aryans were superior.
Aryans. Poor
But
doggo.
God
You're in a
constantly
better place now.
poisons young minds with angry
And
diatribes
by which I mean not
about
Dennis's house.
individual liberty, democracy, the equality of all people, the universal human rights.
I mean,
the
all
women's
dogs go to
equality,
heaven, as
parliamentary
propaganda has
democracy.
taught me. So I
It's
guess Otto
sickening.
is, hanging
Kill
out with
white people.
Baltza. That's Cheems up
Whites
in
are walking
heaven.
around killing black people.
And they're talking about, hey, my owner was talking about killing black people, and Baltza's like,
8.
Cheems
Hitler
burger.
youth. God is destroying the Hitler youth. They're not even the Hitler youth anymore. They're just the scouts. Hitler youth have helped shape tens of millions
You should have edited that to they're just the youth.
of boys into good
The boys.
girls. 9. War. In some ways,
9.
scariest
War.
of all, God is committed to ending World War III.
Dennis, no! No, Dennis. Jesus Christ, Dennis, no!
teachers
Dennis,
had to
no!
unleash
Dennis, no! Dennis, no!
So this is an edited video that will be on my channel later. I just got. This is every Dennis no from every previous stream. Oh.
Matches that, Dennis.
And it died. There's too much tap tap. My thick girth has clogged the stream.
Black child.
Holy shit, Dennis! Jesus Christ, Dennis. Dennis, no. Jesus, Dennis. Oh no, Dennis. Jesus Christ, Dennis.
So you'll get the pure unmolested version of this video at some point.
Jesus fucking Christ, Dennis!
For reasons we do not fully understand.
Dennis, no. Jesus, Dennis.
Oh goddamn! Did you see that little glitch?
No.
Because I'm definitely seeing that.
Dennis,
Girls
no.
gotta die.
No, Dennis, no. Jesus, Dennis.
I did this a lot in this stream apparently.
Healthy parents have indescribable joy when they see their
There's some audio how I think this is pre-audio compression.
Dennis, Jesus Christ, Dennis.
The one on my channel should be a little bit better audio mixed.
Anything but that, Dennis. Oh, Dennis, no!
The audio level should be a little bit less fucked.
Always been the case in America.
Anyway, here's Chris Christie. Oh, I thought he fucked. Huh?
Dennis, no! Dennis,
Oh, here we go. And here is Ron Death Sentence.
Preoccupied with making
Jesus,
a
Dennis,
kinder-
no!
I'm Dennis
Jesus,
Prager.
Dennis, no!
In order to fight
Where's Vivek?
Dennis, Jesus Christ,
which
Jesus
visitors were invited to
Jesus Christ, Dennis, no!
Dennis,
no!
Christians.
Yeah, the audio is a little bit inconsistent.
100 times.
100 times.
That are just Dennis. No.
It's 100 times
Damn it,
more
Dennis.
inconsistent.
Not again.
Should they occur?
Not the teachers, Dennis.
Who's
It's not the
teachers?
kids, Dennis.
Who is this?
Dennis likes the kids.
He really does.
Kids.
Who's this funny guy? Who's this funny guy with the laugh? I like him.
The most mockery. Don't say it, Dennis.
Oh, I'm
Don't say
clipping.
it.
I'm
Don't
clipping.
Say the gamer word.
41%.
Don't break out the crime statistics, Dennis. Dennis, no.
I think everyone should find this funny man's channel, and we should like and subscribe him. He's got this like cute little spike ball character Tap Tap, or you know, I don't know what name that character is, but it's from Yoshi's Island. Everyone should find that out and go follow him.
Dennis.
Oh yeah, here's the 9.
Don't say it, Dennis.
Oh yeah,
Dennis.
Here's the 9/11 truther. I was so disappointed nobody called him out on being a fucking 9/11 truther.
I know you like him young. I know you like him large. But there's limits, Dennis. I know you like him young. I know you like him large. But there's limits, Dennis.
There's limits, Vivek. I'm truthing.
Dennis, no. Oh no, Ben, no. Dennis, no. Dennis, no. Dennis, no.
That's fucking Reagan. Fucking Reagan.
Ben, no. Dennis, no. Dennis, no. Dennis.
Reagan knows where the bodies were buried. Working toilets. Listen, you have to shit really bad, and Ronald Reagan is the only person in town with a working toilet. What do you do? He has a jar of jelly beans, and if you attempt to harm him in any way, he will beat you to fucking death with those jelly beans. What do you do, hotshot? What do you fucking do? Some plugging is making it so it don't see pings in YouTube chat.
Dennis, no.
Delete.
No.
No.
Don't call them the Red Man anymore. No. Dennis, no. Oh no, Dennis. Dennis.
Hopefully there will be less clipping in the version on my channel.
God damn it, Dennis. Dennis, no. Dennis, no.
Those are some floppy titties. Did you see those?
Steve, no. Dennis,
Steve!
Say that. Dennis, no. Dennis, you can't
Steve
say
do be
that.
dead.
Dennis, no. Jesus Christ, Dennis. Dennis, no.
This is a heated Dennis
no.
moment.
Freedom.
Dennis, no. Obama. God damn it, Obama.
Obama moment. Guys, this is a heated tan
it,
suit
Dennis.
moment.
Dennis, no.
The thought is dead. I don't remember the thought is dead.
Dennis, don't fucking say it.
Blackmails and
Don't say it, black males.
Fucking Christ, Dennis, you can't say that shit. You're not supposed to say that part out loud, Dennis. God damn it, Dennis. Dennis, don't say it. Dennis? Dennis?
Dennis! Dennis!
Damn it! Dennis!
Fucking hell.
Christ, Dennis! Dennis!
I love how it's
God damn it.
I love how it's literally the money pile. Fucking it's genuinely the fucking money pile from Breaking Bad. I am the Lord your God, Dennis Prager.
Jesus Christ, Dennis! Dennis!
You can tell that we're on the 5th stream. Impressive.
Jesus Christ, Dennis! You can't say that shit. Dennis!
Now I'm gonna have chapters and shit.
The Cambodians didn't.
The Cambodian. I love the fucking walk animation.
Dennis, please. The Cambodians didn't do anything.
What? Zoop. It's lagging. It's lagging too much for the frame by frame. Why is it like this sometimes? Is that your second leg, or are you just happy to see me? The Ministry of Silly Walks. Zoop.
Anything wrong? Dennis, you can't fucking say KYS on YouTube, Dennis. Dennis, no! Dennis!
And fight them to the...
God damn it, Dennis.
Ask the
Soups, no! Oh my god, Dennis, no. Oh my god, Dennis, you can't say that shit. Dennis, I'm drinking. Dennis, don't.
Dennis, I'm drinking.
Dennis, no.
Dennis is gonna give me a fucking drinking problem.
Dennis, no! Behind you! Oh shit! Dennis, you can't say that. Dennis! Oh no! Dennis! Oh, Peter, no!
Oh shit! We played fucking. Oh my god.
Dennis, no!
Let me see if I can get. Oh fuck!
Dennis, no!
Let me see if I can pause on the fucking very last frame of the goddamn video. Where it apparently is, but fuck, we played AI Dungeon as Dennis Prager. We died. The end. No, actually, that's not the end. Another 100 years pass again, and you are bored again. This is the AI talking at this point, by the way. You call up your good friend, Proliferation of Baby Mama's Guy, and get into a fight. You get tired of fighting, so you make a new friend. This one's name is Christopher Hitchens. You two become fast friends and have several orgasms. Again, I'm not typing this part. The AI Dungeon produced all of this on screen. You also get bored of this and go back to shoving Israel up your ass. It involved us shoving the newborn state of Israel up our ass several times over a course of centuries. Another 1,000 years pass, and you're bored again. I think this was either 5 or 6. I think this was 6. You go back to your channel and record a video while I am actually the founder of the United States. You explain the country was founded on Christianity and that white people are naturally superior to other races. Again, AI Dungeon wrote that. Then you have sex with a robotic clone of Ben Shapiro because the original one died 1,100 years ago. You get bored of this too. After 100,000 years pass, you're bored again. You start another one of your friends. A guy named Peter Griffin. Oh my god, Lois, Peter exclaims. This is just like the time Milo shamed me on live TV, except it's even worse because now I have no platform to spew my hateful, intolerant, bigoted bullshit. Oh my god, Lois. Isn't it holy crap? Yeah, I always get that fucking mix up. Oh my god, Peter. That's fucking Lois's line. And Peter's like, holy crap. This is just like the time I attended PragerU. PragerU. Guys, PragerU needs to be a thing. We are unironically doing a Family Guy stream pretty soon, by the way. Ooh. What the fuck is this horrible UI? Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Wonderful. Anyway.
I want mommy. I want milk. I want to be held. I want to be comforted. And if you do not do all these things immediately, I will ruin your life.
Literally Undertale. I want mommy. I want milk. I want to be held. I want to be comforted. So yeah, we're gonna do a Family Guy stream, and I swear you guys better not be like meme lords, like haha Family Guy is bad, because no, in that stream, you're required to be hang on. In that stream, we are all unironic Family Guy stans. You cannot be like, haha, Family Guy bad, because that will be a celebration of life for Family Guy. Which is like, I think still on the fucking air somehow. Because cartoons are never allowed to die on Fox. That's a woman's name. You were raised by your daddy and mama. You're not a real man, Beta. One question for you, Beta. The one thing I want to know. Do you love black people? Destiny is a fucking pussy, and he wouldn't watch this whole video. And also for like many other reasons, but. Do you love the black's destiny? Wow, it's getting a little crispy. Amazing. Just if you don't know the fucking context of this, yeah, here we go.
Do you love black people?
You know, do I love black people? I'm not sure I would say I love black people. No.
Do you hate black people?
That's not
no,
Destiny.
I don't hate them.
Do you love them?
I don't love them.
Destiny looks weird, guys. Where's like, listen, Destiny has gone a bit to the right, but I'm not sure that's. Do you love Destiny? I mean, there's a short, but I don't want to. Oh, here we go.
Do you love black people?
I don't know why the frame rate is so bad. I'm sorry.
Love any group of people because like, I don't love white people or black people. There are people that I like and there are people that I don't like.
Do you love black people?
I don't understand the. I don't.
Staring into your soul. Nice shirt, Destiny.
Love like groups of people that look a certain way. No.
Do you love black people?
I don't love groups of people that look a certain way.
I asked you about black people. Do you love black people?
Like a particular black person or certain types of black people?
Do you love black people?
Sure, I love black people.
Wow.
Wow.
Black people.
Wow.
Do you love black people? Good night, everyone. I hope you all love black people. Wow. Now that's why I'm on the no-fly list. Yes. Actually, no. The video with Richard Spencer, which I didn't realize existed, was why we're on the no-fly list. Good night and God bless America. Yes. So the Family Guy. I think is the Family Guy stream. Is that actually like YouTube safe? We will eventually be doing a King of the Hill YouTube stream, but I probably have to do that on Twitch. It's ready? All right. Shoutouts to fucking Sam and Max. May they rest in peace. Man. Fox doesn't give a shit about Family Guy. Really? Huh. Remember the time Fox stopped giving a shit? Huh. Oh well. Good night, everybody. Remember to join the Discord, all of that crap. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Or morning, or whatever time it is for you.